こういう時、緊張しないためには、お客様のことを、野菜だと思えっていう例えがあるんで、それに比べたらまだマシです。
I mean, in Japan, we say, just think of the audience as a vegetable patch. So, I mean, I guess it's better than that.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
まあ、じゃあ早速、できるだけラフに楽しくやっていきたいと思いますので、よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, so this is going to be a casual discussion, but yeah, I hope you enjoy.
じゃあ、席行きましょう。
Let us take our seats.
私のパワーポイントの PC の
Okay, so we are
電
going
源
to
が
first
入っていません。
bring up the PowerPoint, but I'm afraid the power is not on. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
パワーポイントの PC
Get a
が
little bit help on the PowerPoint PC.
ダウンしております。
I'm afraid it is down.
俺、
I guess power?
誰か
Did it get disconnected? Did it turn off?
テッ
Sorry.
ク誰か。
Some help? Technical help, please? Sorry. Thank you.
Oh no. Jack!
Yay! Yay! Thank you, stage manager. I wonder what happened.
PC is down.
No.
Oh, did we get power?
いや、ちょっと待って。これ今、電源は入れたんだけど、
Do we have enough charge?
押さない方がいいよ。
Oh, yeah, you might
ね
not.
ほら。
Shoot. We're gonna see if it boots up.
これどうなってんだこれ。
Does it not hold a charge?
これ、
Oh, somebody just turned it off. No.
来た。再起動しちゃってる。
I think for some reason it wants to reboot.
Windows update? Really?
Oh dear.
Come on.
At least it's not a blue screen.
There we go. There we go. We got it.
It's okay.
Yay, we're good. Thank you.
ちょっとさ、一応怖いから、すいません、スイッチングの皆さん、パワーポイント、オッケー、大丈夫。
Are we good?
You got it. You got it.
Phew.
ちょっと待ってね。
Okay, let us get situated.
玉木くん、そもそもさ、今回、海外が初めてだって聞いたんだけど。
Oh yeah. Tamaki-san, this is your first time outside of Japan, isn't it?
今回初めての海外出張なんですが、そもそも海外自体が初めてで、いきなりスタートからやらかしかけました。
So yes, not only is this my first time on an international business trip, this is actually my first time out of Japan ever.
Damn. Good for him.
And you had a little trouble at the airport, right?
空港に着いて飛行機を降りた後に、他のスタッフの方が降りてくるのを待ってたんですが、10分ぐらい待ってても誰も出てこなくて、このまま待っててもしょうがないから入国審査だけ済ませてしまおうと思ったらとんでもない列ができていました。
So, it's my first time, so I get off the plane and I'm waiting for everyone else to get off the plane, thinking that they're behind me. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait, and no one comes. And the whole time, the immigration line is just getting longer and longer and longer. And I went, where is everybody?
このまま待ってもしょうがないと思ったんで入国審査に行ったんですけど、もう何もかもがわからない状態なんで、言葉もわからないし、並んでいる列が正しいかもわからないし、初めての国で一人ぼっちだったしで完全に終わったと思いました。
So, I had to do something, so no one was coming, so I got in line. But I didn't know if it was the right line. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know where I was. I was lost and alone in a strange country with no one there to help me. I thought it was all over.
これね、ひどいのはね、玉木くんではないんですよ。
So, you know who's really the culprit or like the person who's actually cruel here?
我々、 海外出張慣れてる組が残り全員でして、イミグレのラインが長くなる前に、今だ
Are
って
they
言っ
stalling
て、
because the
すごい
computer's
スピー
still
ドで
not up?
出ていくん
What's
で
going
す
on?
よ。
Let's get to the
結
content.
果、全員
Chop chop.
出てから、あれ
We are back.
玉木くんが来ない。
So the rest of us are all used to traveling overseas. And so we saw that the line for immigration was pretty light. So we were like, oh, shoot, this is our chance. And we rushed through. So we're done. And then we noticed, wait, where's Tamaki?
いや、なので、玉木くんが一番人格者だったっていう、我々をね、全員待っててくれたら、一人取り残され、俺たちはもう我先にと出てしまっていて。
So the poor guy, he was just being nice and waiting for everybody to come. We just blew right through immigration and we left the poor guy waiting for us and got stuck behind. So yikes, yeah.
まあそれぐらいいい人なんで、ぜひ皆さん応援してあげてください
He's。a very nice guy, so your encouragement would be appreciated.
さあ、では早速、ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
ありがとうございます。
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to leave you.
さあ、では早速始めていくにあたって、玉木くんにちょっと自己紹介をしてもらおうかなと思います。
Okay, so before we get into the meat of the conversation, I would like for Tamaki to introduce himself.
はい、今日はエバーコールドからのバトルシステムについてお話しさせていただくんですが、その前に軽く自己紹介をさせてください。
So yes, my main job today is to talk about the new battle system being implemented with the launch of Evercold. But before I begin, I want to talk a little bit about who I am.
まず僕がスクエアエニックスに入社したのが2013年の9月で FF14 が申請した4日後でした。
So I joined Square Enix in September of 2013, 4 days after the launch of A Realm Reborn.
前職はゲーム雑誌の編集者やライターをしていました。
So before joining Square, I was a writer and editor for a game magazine.
それまではゲームをプレイする側の立場だったんですが、仕事でいろんなタイトルや開発者の方と関わらせていただくうちに、少しずつゲームに対しての接し方であったり、感じ方が変わっていって、いつかは作る側になってみたいという興味が強くなっていました。
So I had always been a gamer, but being a writer helped me see game development from a different angle. And before long, I had developed an interest in making games myself.
もともと FF11 と Q14 をかなり本気でプレイしていたこともあって、この経験を活かせるかもと思って、吉田さんへのインタビューに立ち会った際に、思い切って、一緒に働かせてくださいと直接志願させてもらいました。
So I had already played a
Come here,
lot
Charlie.
of Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV 1.0, and I thought I could use that to get my foot in the door. So when I was assigned by the magazine to do an interview with Yoshipi, I used the opportunity to ask him for a job.
Conflict of interest. That's funny.
さすがにいきなりだとちょっとやばいやつだと思われるので、当時よく面倒を見てくれていた上司の方から事前に話を通してもらってはいました。
Of course, I mean, I didn't want, Yoshipi thinking that it was kind of sketchy. So I asked my boss ahead of time if he could call up Yoshipi and let him know what I was about to do.
いや、今でも覚えてるんですけど、当時、まあ今でもね、ライターとしてもとても、ベテランで有名な方ではありますけど、Q14 の頃のインタビューの中で、どうしても、やる気に溢れ、将来性のある若者を一人紹介したいので、このインタビューが終わった後、話を聞いてあげてくれませんかって、まあ事前にね、言われていて、まあそれがまさに玉木くんでした。
Yeah, I still remember it to this day, but of course, Tamaki was a great writer too, but his supervisor told him when we were about to do an interview for the original Final Fantasy XIV,
Damn, the
he
booth
mentioned
is
that
so
I
high.
have this really young, aspiring creator who wants to,
You can only see just
who
her
has a
face
passion
floating
for
in there.
14. Just could you at least hear what he has to say?
で、まあその時言ったのが、本当に経験が当然ないんだから、アルバイトからだよって。何も経験がないんだから。
Oh,
And
short.
of course, when he comes here, I tell him, you know, because you have no experience as an actual developer, you're going to
Yeah,
have to
actually,
start from the
Koji is
bottom.
kind
It'll
of
be like
higher
a
up there,
part-time
so
job.
yeah.
でも、構いませんと。何でもやりますと。何でもやらせてくださいと。アルバイトで構わないので、ぜひチームに入って働きたいですということだったんで、まあ、ものすごい真剣でしたし、まあ、あと彼ね、とてつもなくゲームがうまいんですよ。本当に、プロレベル、プロゲーマーレベルなので、まあ、そこも買ってですね、入社してもらったというのがスタートですね。
And he was open to any opportunity that we had for him. He didn't mind whatever he was assigned. He would let me know that I can do anything that you ask. And he was really serious about this. He really wanted to be a part of the Final Fantasy XIV team. And also, he's a really good gamer too. I mean, he's a pro
long is this
level,
panel,
pro
by the
gamer
way?
level.
で、そんなこんなで運よく拾ってもらえて、入社してから現在までバトルシステムプランナーとして FF14 に携わっています。
And luckily, it all worked out. Here I am. I got the job, and I've been working on 14 as a battle system planner ever since.
2 hours. Okay, 2 hours.
では、少しだけ趣味の話をさせてください。子供の頃からずっとゲームが好きで、今も変わらず趣味はゲームです。で、ジャンルは問わず、その時に話題なものであれば何でもプレイします。
And so, as for my interests, if you hadn't
Tomorrow,
noticed,
just a
my
Q&A.
hobby is gaming. And I've been gaming since I was young. And you'll generally find me playing whatever is popular at the time.
特に対戦ゲームが好きで、リーグオブレジェンズはもう10年以上プレイしてます。
But my true love is competitive games, and I've been playing League of Legends for more than 10 years.
で、昔は
Okay, so
日
he's
本
very
サーバーがなかったのもあって北米サーバーで遊んでたんですけど、もしかしたらこの会場の中にもマッチングしたことのある方もいらっしゃるかもと思ってます。
Back in the day, there weren't any Japanese servers, so I spent most of my time on the North American ones, which means there's a chance I may have played with some of you in here.
ちなみに、メインロールは ADC です。
And for those keeping track, my main role was ADC.
で、あとは格闘ゲームを昔からプレイしていて、最近はなくなってしまったんですが、仕事の昼休みであったり、業務が終わった後に会社のラウンジで吉田さんや他のスタッフの方とよく対戦していました。
I'm also really into fighting games, and while I don't do it much anymore, I used to challenge people at work all the time during our lunch hours, even Yoshi-P in our gaming lounge.
多分僕勝率1割もなかったんじゃないかなっていうぐらい強いですよ。本当にめちゃくちゃ強いんで。
I don't think I've even won 10% of the time I fought against him.
で、入社してすぐにその集まりに呼んでもらったおかげで、ゲームでしかコミュニケーションが取れないような自分でもすぐに会社に馴染むことができたので、その場に誘ってくれた吉田さんであったり、横澤さんであったり、権代さんには本当に感謝しています。
And so thanks to Yoshida-san and my fellow battle team members such as Gondai-san and Yokozawa-san, thanks to them inviting me to those meetups when I first joined Square Enix, I was able to get the chance to communicate with people in the company that otherwise I wouldn't have had the opportunity to talk to. And so for that, I'm very, very grateful.
いや、これね、バッテリーが抜けてんじゃねえかっていうさ。
No, the battery.
Battery, what
Battery
the?
die again?
Oh no.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh.
Just if it all fails,
No power.
duct tape
No
it.
PC. いや、そうなんだけど。
Oh.
Hey, I want a password.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Tony,
Tony.
Tony,
Don't
Help us,
leak it.
Tony.
help Tony.
We
Tony.
want to
I'm watching FanFest, yeah.
password. Oh my god.
No more
Now
FanFest
it's
in
Windows
Anaheim.
Update.
It's a disaster.
Another Windows update.
Update.
Oh my god, man.
We're terribly sorry. This isn't part of. this is just.
Hey, nothing very important
Tony.
after
Tony.
this panel, so come on.
いや、今、繋いだ。パワーは大丈夫。
電源は入った。
はい。
We just need the password.
Kicking the cable
いや
under
もう
the
ね、
desk.
緩んでたよ。
I
It
bet.
was just loose.
今ね、アップデート入っちゃった。Sorry.
Sorry. 頑張って。
There we go.
Not your fault.
No, no.
Okay.
The PC is nervous.
Yes, the
No.
PC is being nervous. There you go.
Oh.
We've secured the power. We've logged in.
Don't wiggle the power cable.
Okay. Here we go.
Almost there.
Okay. Okay.
This is premium content right here.
Mhm.
多分ね。はい。
Okay.
じゃあ、パワーポイントお願いします。
Get back to the PowerPoint again, please. Thank you.
Maybe.
Okay. You did it.
We did it.
Sorry. Oh, password.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Nice, Tony. Tony, thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
グレンのリベレーターのパッチノートをアメリカで読み上げてた時も、うちのプロジェクトマネージャーが足を伸ばしたら電源を引っこ抜いて放送がシャットダウンされた時もトニーは悪くないんですよ。トニーがもう大慌てでね、対応してた。
I remember we were reading patch notes for when Stormblood was about to release, and we were on a live stream, and then our project manager accidentally tripped over the cable. The power went out, and the live stream went down, and we were like, "Oh no!" And that's when Tony came to the rescue. So
いや、トニーはありがたい。ヒーロー
we are very thankful for Tony.
さあ、では、これまでに携わってくれたお仕事なんかもちょっと紹介しましょうか。
And then, so going back to Tamaki's introductions, we're going to cover what he had worked on.
出してもいいですか？
Oh, yeah. Can we show the slide? Okay.
Whoa.
Mhm.
これが
Holy
自分が
crap.
担当させていただいた仕事の一覧です。
So this is a list of some of the things I've worked on since joining the team.
基本的には、
Job design of
ジョブな
machinist
どのプレイヤーキャラクター周りの仕事をすることが多いんですが、たまにバトルコンテンツを作らせてもらうこともあります。
So for the most part, I'm tasked with things related to the player character, such as job actions. But every now and then I get to help implement and create battle content as well.
この中だと、特に共鳴編4
Did you
層
work on
は、
this
吉田さんもよ
upcoming
く
one?
パーティー募集に参加されたりしてたので、よく覚えてます。
I'm excited for
And
the
I
physical
heard a
range.
rumor that when Eden's verse Refulgence came out, Yoshida-san would join players on the public server to play.
僕、今までね、それこそレイドやってますけど、一番好きかもしれないです。
Yeah, I've played a lot of the raids, but I think this is one of my favorites.
さあ、ちょっと聞いてみたいんですけど、皆さん今ね、これ出たらみんなざわざわしてたと思うんですよ。開発チームって、大抵なんかコンテンツとか、あだ名をね、つけてもらってるんですけど、例えば中川だと、
Ozma.
オズマとか、彼にも何かね、ニックネームをつけてあげたいんですけど、
Yeah, so I want to get your audience participation actually. So whenever we have one of our developers come on stage, and of course they work on different content, and looking at the list here, I want to give Tamaki a nickname, kind of like how we did with Nakagawa and gave him Mr. Ozma nickname. We would love to do that for Tamaki also. What
な
do
ん
you
かありま
think?
せん？
Putting audience in the spawn.
何？
I can't.
Oh, it's very difficult to hear.
言って聞いてきて。何がいい？
What do you want?
ちょっと前に行って聞いてきてよ、コウジ。
You want me to go in front and
Yes.
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna come down. I can't hear.
This is such a big venue.
Don't trip on the power cable.
Sorry. What? Oh my God, everyone's talking at the same time. Mr. Prime. Mr. Prime. Okay.
お
I knew it. I knew it.
First thing they heard.
Because of the Ridorana lighthouse. Mr. Prime.
え、何に
素数。
素数素数
Mr.
ミス
Prime.
ター素数
Mr.
ミスターソース。
Prime.
英語でなんていうの
Mr.
プライム。
Prime. Prime.
プライム
うん。
プライム
Prime
プ
number.
ライム。
あプライムナンバー
そうそう。
プライムナンバー
Oh, because of the math guy. Okay, okay. Now I get it.
Mr. Prime.
ちょっとかっこよすぎないですか
That's pretty cool. Sounds like a Batman villain.
Yes, yes, yes. Cool. じゃあ、ミスタープライム。
For now, Mr. Prime.
はい
さらにありますよね、担当しているもの。
And I mean, this isn't the only thing he's worked on.
はい、他にもこういった仕事を担当しました。
These are some of the other things that I've worked on as well.
で一番最後に書いてある高難度コンテンツの調整業務ですが、2.x から今まで実装された高難度コンテンツのバランス調整はほぼ全てに参加させていただいています。
And so for those high-end duty adjustments that are there at the end of the list, I've worked on most all of them since Heavensward, with the most recent being
直近だと、皆さん注目の絶陽性乱舞の調整にも参加していて、もちろん詳しいことは言えないんですが、良い感じの難易度になってるんじゃないかなと思います。
again, so the most recent being the upcoming Dancing Mad Ultimate. I worked on that. Again, I'm not supposed to talk a lot about it today, but I can tell you the difficulty level is just about right.
でコンテンツとしては、この中で一番思い入れがあるの
So,
が
I
ク
mean,
リ
it's
スタル
harder
コンフ
than
リクトです。
the.
The one thing here
True.
that I'm probably most
Gotta
proud
be.
of is my work on crystalline conflict.
一から組み上げたっていうのもあって大変だったんですけど、多くの方にご協力いただいてなんとか完成できました。
Again, creating a system from scratch was not without its challenges, but fortunately, I had help from a lot of talented colleagues.
まあでも、クリスタルコンフリクトのタイミングでPVP ジョブアクションほぼ作り直したんですけど、彼一人で全ジョブ作り直してくれました。
Yeah, so when we implemented crystalline conflict, we also updated PvP specific job actions, and it was just him alone working on doing that. So
明日北米のナンバーワンを決めるリージョナルチャンピオンシップもあると思うので、すごく楽しみにしてます。
So yeah, personally, I'm really excited for the regional championship tomorrow. That's what I'm going to be watching.
明日実際に壇上でプレイされる方、今から緊張してると思うんですけど、何より楽しむ気持ちを忘れないでほしくて、その結果が良いパフォーマンスにつながることもあると思うので、会場の皆さんもぜひ盛り上げて応援してあげてください。
I know that the players that are going to be playing tomorrow are probably going to be really nervous, but it's okay to be nervous. It's time to relax because we're rooting for them and we know you're going to be rooting for them as well.
Yeah.
はい。では、自己紹介にお付き合いいただきありがとうございました。大変お待たせしましたが、ここからはエバーコールドからの FF14 のバトルシステムについてお話しさせていただきます。
Okay, so that's all about me. Let's
Yeah,
now
let's
move
go.
over into the new battle system that we're implementing with Evercold.
基調講演で吉田さんから発表のあった2つのバトルモードのリボーンモードとエボルブモードについて実況を交えながら具体的に解説していきます。
So specifically, I want to go into a little more detail about the two different modes, the Reborn mode and Evolve mode.
まず今回の、バトルシステムの改修のコンセプトとして、今後もより長く、より多くの人に FF14 のバトルを楽しんでもらいたいというものがあります。
So first off, I wanted to introduce the development concept that we had when designing this new system, and that is we wanted to build something that players both new and old would enjoy for years to come.
でこのコンセプトを形にするために2つのバトルモードに分けることにしました。
And that ultimately led us to the decision to have 2 modes instead of simply 1.
まず、リボーンモードですが、こちらはこれまでのジョブメカニクスをベースにしたもので、従来通りのローテーションで遊んでいただけるモードになっています。
So first off, we've got the Reborn mode, which, being based off mainly existing job actions and mechanics, means with it you'll be able to keep playing the way you do now.
細かな調整は行われますが、基本的なメカニクスは今現在のものが踏襲されます。
But that doesn't mean we won't be making small adjustments moving forward, but the foundation and mechanics are all firmly grounded in what already exists.
で、もう一方のエボルブモードには3つの大きな特徴があります。
On the other hand, the 3 most distinguishing features of the evolved mode are
まず、よりジョブの個性が感じられること。
First and foremost, we've redesigned the system to better highlight the characteristics of each individual job.
次に、リボーンモードとは異なるローテーションを持つこと。
Second off, we wanted to feature completely different action rotations than the Reborn.
そして、ホットバーにセットする必要のあるアクション数が少なく、仕組みが理解しやすいことです。
And third, we wanted to make things easier to understand by reducing the amount of actions necessary to set to your hotbar.
俺でいいかい？じゃあ、ここから。どこまで行ったまあ、ここでね、さっき基調講演でも言ったんですけど、少しやっぱり誤解が、さっき SNS をちょっと基調講演の後拝見してたんですけど、とにかくエボルブっていうのは、リボンモード、これまでのモードをとにかく簡単にしようとか、イージーにしようとか、そういう発想で作られたものではないです。
So yeah, kind of touching upon what we discussed during the keynote, though, and I was looking at the social channels right after I had finished my keynote. I did see some comments about how people may have misconstrued the concept of evolved versus reborn, and they were thinking reborn mode is making, or I'm sorry, evolved mode is making reborn mode more easy, but that is not the case. Sorry.
さらに、ちょっと SNS で見かけたんですけど、これスイッチ2のために作ったモードだろうっていうのも見かけて、単なる偶然です。
And also comments about how, oh, this evolved mode was created because we want to accommodate for the Nintendo Switch 2, but that's not the case either. That just so happened that the announcement came simultaneously.
はい。なので、まあ、現代の忙しいプレイヤーの皆さんとか、新しくこれから始めるプレイヤーの方が、他のゲームもね、様々に経験してきてると思うので、そういう人たちがすぐにでも入り込める、慣れられる、みたいなところで、できる限りね、入力数は少なくしようとか、まあそういう工夫が詰まってるというところはありますが、決して簡単なものというわけではありません。
And so again, the concept is trying to make it more comfortable for very busy people and trying to find the time to play video games, and also new players who may not be familiar with the different configurations, or people who have experienced other games and are now jumping into 14, for them to become used to the battle system with fewer inputs. It's not like we're trying to like simplify or make it easier on them. It's meant to be a different concept from that.
まあさっきもお伝えした通り、リボーンと、エボルブの竜騎士。まあもちろん共通のアクションというのもありますけど、それぞれ異なるアクションがあり、
Like, there's
ロ
no
ーテーシ
other
ョ
way
ン
to
が
put
全
it,
く異なる。
really.
なので、
It's gonna be
モ
either
ードが
the same or
全く違
easier.
うモードなんだというふうに覚えておいてください。
I feel like
And as
segmenting
mentioned,
it was
I
a
gave the Dragoon
mistake.
as the
Even
example.
though
Of course, there are some
they might,
shared elements,
like,
but for the
mitigate
most part,
some
you are getting a different
criticism on it,
experience. The rotations will be different, and
I
it
feel
is
like
a
just
separate mode
forcing
from
everybody
each
just
other.
to do it is
はい。じゃあちょっ
better
と、もうちょっ
in
と
the
ね、基
long
調講演
term.
のおさらい
It'll be
続け
pain
ま
to
す。
like update both
Continuing on
them
with more recap from the
going
keynote.
forward.
こちらまとめて表示したように、まあ、リボーン、エボルブ、このモードの切り替えは、非戦闘中はいつでも可能です。
And as listed here, when you switch over between reborn and evolved mode, you can do that while you're in non-combat situations.
まあ、例えば、竜騎士 の
Damage control,
レ
yeah,
ベ
for
リング自
sure.
体は当然竜騎士に紐づいてるので、例えばリボンを育ててエボルブを育てるみたいなことも必要ありません。装備も全く共通です。
People who
And
like
of course,
doesn't like
so
change,
when you are leveling your, say,
they're
Dragoon,
probably hoping
you
that
don't
like
have to
all
go
the
a
talks
separate like
about it,
progression route
like,
for just
get
Reborn
them
and
to
just
try
Evolved.
it
It
and then
grows, and then
slowly get
gear
used
is
to it.
also you don't have to like switch it out. It's consistent. It's the same.
エボルブモード、
for sure
これ
they're gonna
8.0
start
がスター
tuning
ト
the
したタイミングですけど、解放さ
the
れるのは
new
ジョブ
mode
を手に入れた
higher
その瞬間か
slowly.
らエボルブも選択できるようになる
So
の
it
で、
becomes meta.
新規の方はもうジョブチェンジした瞬間からどっちか好きな方を選んでプレイできると。
Phase the old
皆さん
system
も
out. I
当
think.
然レベリングとっくに進んでると思うので、8.0 がリリースされたらすぐに使える
Yeah,
ことに
show
なりま
us
す。
some gameplay
And
for one
when
of them.
evolved mode is unlocked at 8.0,
Yeah.
you
yeah.
are able to toggle between the two modes as long as you have the job. And so whenever you are jumping in, even if you are a new player, if that job is available for you to use, then you can jump right in. Or I'm sure existing players have already leveled their characters to a certain degree, so you can jump right in as well.
でもちろんいずれのジョブモードでも、
Curious if
コン
this
テンツのクリ
applies
ア
to
は
the
可能
early
なように
levels
調整
too
させていた
for
だき
new
ます。
people.
And of course,
In that
I do
case,
want
it'd be
to
kinda good.
reiterate, you are able to clear content no matter which mode you have switched to.
そしてエバーコールドから実装される新ジョブたちというのは、今回紹介するエボルブモード側しかありません。
Or like if
And
the
again,
people are
the new
starting out,
jobs that
just
are
default
introduced
it to
with
the new mode.
Evercold will only have the evolved mode.
で、まあ重要なポイントですけど、エボルブモードの方がちょっと強いというバランス調整をさせていただく予定です。
And again, wanted to reiterate an important point. Of course, we have made the adjustments, but then the evolved mode would be just slightly stronger.
さあ、では、再び玉木くんにバトンを渡して説明をしていってもらいましょうか。
Okay, so going back to Tamaki's
Oh, here we go,
presentation.
Paladin.
ざわざわしてる
I。don't know
oh,
too
oh,
much about
Everybody's ready.
Paladin.
Oh,
Everyone wants
dear.
to see what's going on.
はい、こちらの画像は、現状のナイトのリボンモードとエボルモードの、ホットバーを比較したものになります。
All right, so let's take a look at these hotbar layouts for both the reborn and evolved modes of Paladin.
はい。
向こうがリボンモードで、こっちがエボルブモードのナイトです。
So as you can see, reborn mode on the left and evolved mode on the right.
No more low
リ
blow?
ボンモードとエボルブモードのホットバーを比較すると、エボルブモードの方がセットされているアクション数が圧倒的に
Is
少
that
ないことが
provoke?
わか
There's
ります。
two.
So
Wait,
comparing the two,
I don't know what
you
the
can
icon
see
is.
that the evolved mode layout is a lot more streamlined.
すべてのジョブで共通して、パッドでも遊びやすいように、ジョブアクションとロールアクションを合わせて16ボタン前後に収めることを目標に設
Oh,
計していま
oh,
す。
I see.
So we have redesigned it so that all necessary job and role actions
Yeah,
fit
the
into
reborn
approximately
mode for
16
controller is just
buttons.
full.
もうみんなさ、アイコンが気になって話頭に入ってないでしょ。
Everybody is looking at all the icons that are in the hot
You're not
bars.
listening
Are
to us,
you-
are you?
are
You're just
you
looking at the
listening?
icons.
ちなみに、これ開発中だから、まだ変わる可能性があるのはす
Obviously,
いま
if
せ
you
ん、覚
put
え
it
ておいて
up,
く
we're
ださい
gonna
ね。
I
analyze
do
it.
want to let you know that we're still under development on this, so this could change.
はい、どのような方法でボタン数の削減をしたかについてですが、まず基本のコンボアクションを1ボタンに統合してい
Give
ま
us
す。
the rotation.
So now you're probably wondering how we got the number of actions down that far. One method was by consolidating basic combos into a single icon.
ナイトを例にすると、リボンモードでは、
done
ファ
like
スト
a
グレー
lot,
ド、ライオット
so
ソ
that
ード、
makes sense.
ロイヤルアソリティのコンボが3つのボタンに分かれているんです
Like the
が
reaction combos and、stuff
エボルブ
just
モードで
become
は
one.
1つのボタンがコンボの進捗に応じて置き換わっていきます。
So for example, in Reborn mode, the Paladin combo of Fast Blade into Riot Sword into Royal Authority took 3 icons. In Evolved mode, the full combo is now executable by clicking the same button 3 times without clicking 3 different buttons.
その他にも、単体と範囲攻撃に分かれていたものや、メカニクスに大きく
I don't
関わら
know.
ないアクションの
Maybe.
統配合をしています。
But
We've
maybe
consolidated
like if you
actions
press
in other
different
ways
button,
as
it
well,
resets back
such as
to 1.
merging ones that had
They could
similar
do that.
mechanics,
I'm not sure
or
though.
ones that were simply AoE versions of an existing single target action.
でボタン数が少ないことで、アクションの手数が減ってしまったり、コンテンツでの対応力について不安視されるかと思うんですが、その分一つ一つのアクションのリキャストタイムを短くしたり、効果量を強くするなどで調整しています。
Now, some of you might be worried that a reduction in the number of hotbar slots might limit players by putting them at a disadvantage when attacking certain content. I'm here to assure you that that's not the case, as we've offset this by shortening recast times and increasing effect potency.
例えば、リボーンモードではブルワークという防御アクションがありますが、エボルブモードではこれが廃止される代わりに、全体的に他の防御アクションの効果内容を調整して、アクション数が減っても
I
問
see
題
what
な
you
く
mean.
能力を発揮できるようにしてい
If
ます。
it's your time
So,
to
for
actually
example,
press the
in Reborn
highest
mode,
one,
Paladins will continue to have the option to use the action Bulwark. But
could
in
miss it by
Evolved
pressing
mode,
1 again,
Bulwark
yeah.
will no longer exist. But to compensate for its removal, the potency of remaining defensive actions will be adjusted to produce similar results.
で防御アクション以外にもおなじみの演出や名前のアクションも多数あるんですが、リボーンとエボルブではそれぞれ異なるアクションとして実装するため、アクションの効果内容も異なるものが多くなります。
All right. And another way we were able to consolidate actions was by changing effects on targets. There are a lot of different ways that we have, again, the effects that are used and the names that are used. And in Reborn and Evolved, we have these different actions, and we've been taking these and we're going to split them into completely different things. Things that were the same, we've split. Things that were similar, we've put together.
はい、また特殊な例として、使用する対象や状況に応じて実行されるアクションが変化する仕組みもあります。
So another unique way we were able to consolidate actions was by changing their effects
Everybody in
based
the
on the
official
targets.
like
例えば、
page comment
ナイトには
is
ディバイン
mixed.
ジャスティスというアクションがあります。
We'll have to
So in
see
other
how
words,
it
take the
plays, I
action
guess.
being introduced in Evolve mode, Divine Justice.
このアクションは敵に対して使うと攻撃魔法のホーリースピリットが実行されて、味方に使うと回復魔法のクレメンシーが実行されます。
So depending on whether
Yeah,
you're
I would
using
think
on,
so.
on an enemy or an ally, its resulting effect will change to either Holy Spirit or Clemency.
その他にも、カバウやシールドバッシュなどの限られた状況でのみ有効なアクションも大切なジョブの個性の一つなので、ディバインジャスティスと同じ仕組みで対象や状況に応じて変化するアクションとして使用できるようにしています。
Then we have actions like Cover and Shield Bash. And these are both actions that are limited in their scope of use, but they are very characteristic to the Paladin job. So just like Divine Justice, similar setups for these actions are planned, with the actions dynamically yielding different effects based on the target or other conditions.
So there's little
さら
complication
に
there,
ロールア
like
クション
with
にも調整を行っています。
We'll also be making adjustments to
if there
role
are shared
actions in Evolved mode
cooldowns,
as well.
you can only use one or the other.
コンテンツの攻略に必要不可欠なものは
Have a
残しつ
decision
つ、
making
効果
there.
を統廃合したり、アクション自体を削除しているものもあります。
Those absolutely required to clear certain battles will remain untouched, but those that we've determined can be consolidated or removed altogether will be.
タンクを例にすると、挑発とシャーク
Oh,
が
that's a
ヘイ
leg
トマネ
sweep,
ージメン
not
ト
low
っていう
blow.
アクションに統合
I
され
couldn't
てい
remember
ま
the
す。
name.
でヘイトマネージメントを敵に対して使うと
Yeah.
挑発が発動して、パーティーメンバーに対して使うとシャークが発動します。
So an example for tanks is that Provoke and Shirk will be consolidated into a single action known as Scales of Enmity. If you use this
Okay.
Scales of Enmity on an enemy, it will inflict Provoke. If you use it on a party member, it will invoke Shirk.
That's why there's a 2 charge.
ただ、一つのボタンに統合するだけだと、挑発とシャークを近いタイミングで使いたいときに困ってしまうので、これまでと同じような使い方ができるように、ヘイトマネージメントは2チャージまで貯められるアクションとしています。
Now, some of you may be thinking that with this kind of consolidation, that in cases where you would normally use both of these actions in succession, that you won't be able to do that anymore. To alleviate this potential problem and make sure that players will be able to use both of these as they always have, we'll be giving Scales of Enmity 2 charges to use however you wish.
Makes
その
sense.
他、インタージェクトにはローブローのスタン効果が統合される予定になっています。
Okay, so
Another
combine
example of attack
stun and
action being changed
Europe.
is that low blow will be phased out and its stun effect added to the
It is low
remaining
blow.
action interject.
I guess low blow and leg sweep are different, like same action but for different.
このようにホットバーにセットする
Drops,
アクションの
maybe?
数が減ることで、操作がしやすく、ジョブ全体の仕組みも理解しやすくなるようにしました。
So basically, by cutting the overall amount of keystrokes from a job's action rotations, we're aiming to make things easier to understand, ultimately making that job more accessible to more players.
では、次にジョブごとの個性についてですが、ここからは実機でお見せしたいと思い
I
ま
wanna
す。
see
今
what
日は4
changes
つの
are
ジョ
there
ブを
like
紹
for
介し
like
ます。
black mage and
So as I mentioned, another aim of Evolve Mode is to make each job feel unique.
like
And the
bard.
best way to explain that is to
What I'm familiar
show you
with.
the new system in action. So I have the PC here, and we're going to walk
Let's
you through 4
go.
different jobs.
Four
さあ、
jobs.
ここからちょっと簡単に説明させてもらいますけど、いつも僕、プロデューサーレターライブでたまにね、実機使って紹介してますけど、あれよりもはるかに前の状態の開発です、まだ。
So I just want to put in a disclaimer here really quickly. You may be familiar with the letter from the producer live streams, and we show off gameplay at those. But the build that we'll be showing you is an even more like earlier build.
では、まず
Sure.、
玉木くんの PC の画面出してもらえますか？
So if we could have the gameplay 1 PC shown on the main screen.
What's the power cable?
ちなみに、今あそこに映ってて拡大されてるバーは、本来はジョブハットに置き換わるんですけど、ごめんなさい、まだグラフィックができてないので、デバッグ表示です。
So you may see a section zoomed out there, those bars. That's where the job UI is going to be. I'm afraid we didn't have the graphics yet. So right now it's a very simple version. So we had to blow it up so that you can see it better.
で、今あそこに切り出して拡大してもらってるだけなので、
Notice.
まあ実際
I missed this
ああいう
place.
画面が加わるわけじゃないので、
And so again, we just kind of zoomed in on that particular section. So in the actual gameplay, you won't see like a duplicate. So
で、玉木くんの方はパッドモードで、実演してもらってます。
and another disclaimer, Tamaki will be using his with a game controller.
で、僕の方はマウスキーボード、まあ左手ですけど、
And of course, mine will be mouse and keyboard with left-handed device.
さあ、では、魔法の力で敵を、召喚してください。
Okay, so let's do some magic and spawn some enemies.
Heyo.
あ、ごめんなさい、向きが逆でした。
ああ、向き逆だ。
Yeah, that's backwards.
Hi, hi, hi.
Yeah,
Whoops.
poor guy.
Oh,
Oh, one shot,
Face
one
the
kill.
wrong direction, you die.
はいはいはい、ありがとうございます。
thank you.
はい、まずナイトですが、
Hey, what is that? Is he's
今
playing with?
現在皆さんがプレイされているナイトが比較的扱いやすいジョブになっていると思いますので、基本的なメカニクスは大きくは変えずに極端に多いボタン数を削減しました。
So moving back, as Paladin is already one of the easier jobs to use, for Evolved Mode, we didn't implement too many changes to play mechanics, and instead focused on drastically reducing the number of inputs in a typical rotation.
はい、先ほど説明させていただいた通り、基本コンボは一つのボタンが自動で置き換わります。
So as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, one way we achieved that was by consolidating combos into a single button icon. Fast Blade, changes to Riot Blade, changes to Divine Authority, and back to Fast Blade.
でまた、ディバインジャスティスは魔法に関連したアクションになっていて、敵に使うとホーリースピリットが実行されて、自分やパーティーメンバーに使うとクレメンシーが実行されます。
Or like we mentioned before, by changing an action's effect based on who the target is. So when Divine Justice, which is now a magic button, is cast on an enemy, it becomes Holy Spirit. When it's cast on a party member,
Oh.
it becomes Clemency.
There's a chance you can like misclick a lot
Now the
now.
same button.
Because wouldn't it, like if it was a 2 button, the ally one would just go to Well, I guess you
も
still
ち
have
ろ
to
んおな
click
じ
it.
みのインペラトルからのブレードコンボもあります。
Of course, the blade combo following Imperator has also been consolidated into one of those updating icon buttons.
そしてナイトのエボルブモードの新しい個性として敵の攻撃をうまく受け止めることに成功した時に使えるカウンターアクションを追加しています。
And one new thing that we are trying with Evolved Mode and Paladin is the addition of counter actions that become available when blocking certain attacks just right.
They're adding
敵
parry?
の攻撃をホーリーシェルトロンで受け止めるとカウンターアクションのアンサラーを実行できます。
So, for example, upon successfully stopping an attack with Holy Sheltrum, Paladins can then execute a counterattack called Answering Strike.
Is it gonna hit? Okay.
さらにこのカウンターアクションは
That's cool. So
ホーリー
something
シェル
added
ト
to
ロン
the
の
tank
実行
busters?
直後の効果の高い状態で受け止めることで強化版のリタリエータ
Just one
ー
more
を実行できます。
And if Paladins execute Holy Sheltron right before an attack lands, then that counter is transformed into an even more potent version of itself called Satisfaction.
So if you know it's coming, or wait, did he already use it?
Wait,
Or is
wait.
it? Oh, it has to time it. Do you look at the cast bar and time it? Okay.
はい、それでは一通りナイトのアクションを使ってみます。いくつか新しいアクションも追加されています。
All right, so now let's take another look at all these actions together in battle. And keep your eyes open, you might see some other new actions as well.
I don't know because I don't play this character. This job. What was that? It was a wing enabling something.
で繰り返しになるんですけど、ナイトはとにかくボタン数が多いジョブだったので、どのように削減するかをこだわりました。
So Paladin has always been a job with a lot of button presses. So we put a lot of focus on how to intuitively reduce that number.
でこれは他のジョブにも言えることなんですが、単純にアクションの種類を減らすだけだと、遊びが減ってしまうので、なるべくそうならないように残せるものは残せるようにしています。
We didn't just want to simply remove actions though, and as an extension remove the things that you could do in battle. We wanted to keep things interesting and fun. So we retained what we thought would keep those things interesting.
例えば、クレメンシーやカバウは使用頻度は高くないアクションなんですが、うまく使えた時の楽しさを感じられるアクションなので、他のアクションボタンと、統合する形で残しています。
So for example, Clemency and Cover are not actions that are used that much in battle, but when used properly, they can be a lot of fun. So we used the aforementioned consolidation techniques to make sure that they remained.
Ooh. Do you block for that person by jumping to them?
であとはディープダンジョンなどで便利なシールドバッシュも健在です。
Likewise, Shield Bash can be really useful in Deep Dungeon, so we made sure that that made the cut as well. Oh, Shield Bash moving far away. Shield Love.
はい、以上ナイトのエボルブモードのご紹介でした。一度、パワポに戻してください。
ちょっと待ってね。
Oh, hold on one moment. Sorry.
せっかくだからさ、
はい。
挑発とシャークやってないよね。
You haven't done. Have you done provoke and shirk?
僕の PC ちょっと映してもらっていいです
Can
か
we switch
Oh, no
to
more.
gameplay 2, please?
No more
そ
shirt
して
me.
トニー
memes?
申し訳ないんだけどここに来てパワーポイントがまた
Shirk you, shirk me.
マウスカーソルどっか行っちゃって暴れてるから調整してくんないだろうか。
And we were summoning Tony again.
PowerPoint
So-
problems. But while he's doing that, we're going to show you some gameplay. Okay, here
Yes.
we have screen 2. So you can see the hotbar at the bottom is the
Oh my
PC
god, so
hotbar.
many empty
まあ
spots
普
now.
通に
I only need
では挑発
regular MMO maps and a control.
Provoke.
でシャークこれも変わります
Okay, so we did provoke and then shirk, and as you can tell, it does. It's not altered, but then it recognizes what you're trying to do. Shifts dynamically.
じゃあ攻撃させてくれるかなボスに
Will let me attack the
You're
ball.
gonna kill it.
Time the parry?
はいという感じでまあこれまでとまたちょっと違ったねナイトとして遊べるのがエボルブモードになっております
So yeah, you can experience a new kind of like gameplay feel by switching to the evolved mode.
All right.
でトニーごめんもう一回来て
Tony.
We want Tony
Want Tony? We need Tony.
We don't know where the cursor went.
No
The mouse disappeared.
Yes
Oh, did it show up?
Tony, save the day.
Oh, hey.
We can found mouse ああいたいた
どこ
で次どれ押せばいいトニー英語モードすぎてわからないパワーポイントプレゼンテーションに戻したい
Back to the
Yes
presentation. There we go.
ありがとうありがとう
ありがとうごめん。
これなんでこんなに不安定なんだろう
Why? Why?
OK
Okay. So let's get back to the. Are we almost there?
OK パワーポイント please
All right. So we can go back to the PowerPoint.
はいお待たせしました
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Thank you for waiting.
Okay.
では
Only
次
Tony
に
will just sit there
メ
in
レ
the
ー
panel.
DPS の竜騎士の紹介をします。
So next up, we have the melee DPS Dragoon.
Ooh, Alex is gonna be excited.
それごめんやっぱり出すところからやった方が盛り上がるよ
No, we want
Okay.
to.
So yeah,
Have
you
you-
have to pop them while everybody's
Yeah.
watching. So
では玉木くんの画面お願い
Okay,
しま
let
す
us go back to gameplay PC1.
okay.
Okay.
Dragoon.
Work your magic.
Striking dummy.
Oh.
はい、ここかかしをポップさせました。
Okay. We got a striking dummy up.
はい、従来の竜騎士と比べるとかなり変更点が大きくて、メカニクスも全くの別物になっています。
So compared to Reborn mode, Evolve mode for the Dragoon changes are very significant, with job action mechanics being almost completely different than the Reborn mode.
まず、ジョブハットですが、ドラグーンシンボルというものがあります。
So if you look at the HUD, you'll see stacks of Dragon's Bane gauge.
これは戦闘中の時間経過で自動で溜まるスタック要素になっています。
So this gauge will gradually fill over time when engaged in battle.
このスタックを消費して方向指定のある強力なウェポンスキルを実行できます。まずシニスタードライブは敵の左側面から実行すると威力が上がります。
So these stacks are then spent to execute powerful direction-based weapon skills. So executing the Sinister Drive from the enemy's left will increase potency.
次にデクスタードライブは敵の右側面から実行すると威力が上がります。
And then executing Dexter Drive from the right will also increase potency.
Back to positionals.
そしてシニスタードライブとデクスタードライブの後に使用できるようになる桜花絢爛は敵の背面
So
から
you
実行す
do
る
left
と威
attack,
力が
right
上がり
attack,
ます。
and
And then, after using
back
both
attack or something?
Sinister and Dexter drives, this will ready what is known as Winged Chaos, which, if executed from behind, will
Yeah,
earn you a
okay.
significant damage bonus.
これまでの方向指定アクションよりも条件が細かくなっているので難しくなっている部分もあるんですが、実行するタイミングをある程度自由に調整できることと、ベンチフルジャンプというアクションを使うと次に実行するウェポンスキルの方向指定を無視できる効果が付与されるので、これも利用しながら戦います。
So, to offset this increase of difficulty created by implementing this additional layer of attack direction specificity, we've added a little bit more leeway to attack execution timing. We've also added a new jump, which is called Vengeful Jump, which ignores the directional requirements of the next weapon skill used.
So, pretty much like True North, but combined with an attack. Okay.
竜騎士だけの話ではないんですが、エバーコールドから方向指定に成功した際の手応えを感じてもらえるように、新しい表現の追加なども検討しています。
And while this is not specific to Dragoon, to let players better know that they've successfully executed a directional attack correctly, we'll be adding more
It's the next
intuitive
version,
graphical feedback.
evolution of it.
もう一つ、流血という要素があります。これは先ほどのベンチフルジャンプを実行するたびに付与されていくスタック要素になっていて、最大3スタックになるとスターダイバーを実行できます。
So another big change to Dragoon with the Evolve mode is the addition of Blood of the Dragon. Blood of the Dragon accumulates each time a Dragoon executes the aforementioned Vengeful Jump. And then when it reaches its max of 3, it readies an attack called Star Diver.
このスターダイバーを実行すると、赤の流血状態に移行して専用の強力なコンボを実行できます。
Executing Star Driver then grants Life of the Dragon, which in turn allows the
Driver,
execution
Diver.
of a powerful combo.
さらにとっておきとして、スターダイバーの後に一度だけスカイハイというアクションを使います。スカイハイを実行すると空高く飛び上がって一定時間後に地上に落ちてきて大ダメージを与えます。
In addition, executing the aforementioned Star Diver will also ready the one-time action Sky High. With Sky High, players will fly high up into the air, landing several moments later to deal massive damage.
Ooh. That's cool. Massive what do you call it? Dodge mechanic? I fucked up, just press the guy high.
歴代シリーズの竜騎士のジャンプをイメージしたアクションなので、飛び上がっている間は、敵の攻撃を完全に無効化したいところなんです
Oh,
が、
is that from
残念ながら
PvP?
無
It
効化
looks
は
like
で
a
き
lot
ま
of
せ
people
ん。
are saying.
So Sky High was designed to feel like a legacy Final Fantasy jump ability.
It's like you
So
just
while
stuck in an AoE,
airborne,
just
we
escape.
originally
I don't know
wanted
if you
players
still
to
get hit
be
or not, but yeah.
temporarily immune to all
cool.
enemy attacks.
There it is.
But we soon realized that we couldn't go quite that far.
Right.
無効化できてしまうとコンテンツのギミックなどが成立しなくなってしまうので、代わりに受けるダメージを大幅に軽減できるようになっています。
If we made players completely immune to all attacks, that would kind of mess with a lot of the boss battle mechanics.
Yes.
So damage reduction won't be a full 100%, but we are looking to have it reduced significantly.
今は 90% 軽減っていうとんでもない数値になっていて、ちょっとやりすぎな気もしてるんですが、でも多少やりすぎなぐらいの方が楽しいと思うので、ギリギリを狙っていこうと思ってます。
So I said it won't be 100%, but currently our internal number that we have is 90% reduction of damage.
Okay.
Now that may still change
That's a
depending on
huge
how tests
mitigation.
go. But that said, going a little overboard in this case is a lot more fun, isn't it? Yeah?
はい、それでは一通りアクションを使ってみます。
All right, so let's take one more look at everything in action.
Oh, Alex is watching. Okay. I like the changes. Initially, I was kind of like, but if they're adding like new mechanics to it like this,
If we could switch to
people are gonna
gameplay
be
too, please.
intrigued to try it. And this opens up a lot of, I don't know, room for expanding upon it in the future. How long? Oh wait, was there a timer? Like max? There's gotta be a max time you can be in the sky.
まあいろいろ今日は玉木くんがゆっくりローテを回してるけど実際にプレイ
Yeah,
する
3
と
seconds. Okay.
むちゃくちゃ爽快に楽しめるんで、まあこれまでとは違った竜騎士としてぜひエボルモード実装されたら楽しんでみて
Obviously, it's
も
not
ら
a
いたい。
finish UI.
So this time we were showing
I
an
couldn't
example,
find it,
so we
or
had
I
a
didn't
set
even look
rotation
where
that
to
we
see.
did, but it's so exhilarating, and I think you will experience that this is a very different feel as a dragoon, so I would love for everybody to try it out when it comes out.
少しだけ補足させてください。竜騎士だけの話ではないんですが、基本的にローテーションを回していて楽しいと感じられることを目標に、そのジョブらしさを感じられるようにしました。
So now this, again, isn't specific to Dragoon, but all of the jobs, we've tried hard to make these new rotations something that are not only fun to play, but also really represent the feel of each job.
竜騎士といえばジャンプだと思うので、ジャン
Are
プ
they
系
gonna
のア
talk
クショ
about
ンによ
burst
り個性
windows?
を持たせつつ、さらに爽快感が増すように、竜騎
Curious
士
how
関
they're
連の
gonna
遊
do
びを
that.
強化
Like,
していま
are
す。
they gonna move
So for
away from
Dragoon, that
lining
was
up
about
stuff?
making those signature jump attacks and combining them with the improved Blood of the Dragon mechanics to create something that feels really slick and tight.
他にもアビリティの数の多さとか、それに伴う硬直時間なども整理しているので、かなり楽しめるのではないかなと思っています。
And like Paladin, with Dragoon, there was also originally a glut of these actions, so we worked on paring down that number as we went.
I'm assuming the big boss arenas probably just will ignore additionals like it's normally is.
はい、以上、竜騎士のエボルブモードでのご紹介でした。
That shouldn't be
一
a
度パワポに
problem.
戻してください。
Okay, so that's all for Evolve Move for Dragoon. Let's return to the PowerPoint so I can get ready the
What's
next job.
next? Fizz range or magic?
さあでは
Caster,
次
I mean.
のジョブは何でしょ
次は、
What is our next job?
Black mage?
次は白魔導士です。
All right, next up we have White
Yeah, I
Mage.
would like bard. Oh, did it say white mage? Another job I don't play. Man, kind of wanted to see something
う。さ
that
あ
I
では玉
recognize.
木くんの方の実況をお願いします。
All right, I think he's ready. Gameplay 1, please.
また出てきた。
また出てきました。
Another one of those.
はい、次は白魔導士です。
Just
今現在の白魔導士は、ヒーラーの中でも扱いやすいジョブですし、プレイされている方も非常に多いジョブなので、違和感なく移行できるようにしました。その中でもいくつか変更点があります。
All right, so out of all of our healing jobs, White Mage is already fairly easy to use, and that's why that there's a lot of people who play it. And that's why we wanted to make the transition from Reborn mode to Evolve mode as smooth and as accessible as possible. That said, there's still some major differences.
まず、ジョブハットにサンクチュアリシンボルというものがあります。これは回復魔法で味方を回復した時に付与されます。
Okay, so first up here you can see the Sanctity gauge, and this fills every time you cast a healing spell on an ally.
では、敵にアクションを使わせます。
So I'm going to use this. Okay, attacked.
あ、 自分しか回復しないのね。
Oh no, you're only
The gauge
healing
doesn't
yourself,
fill.
huh?
Did that convert into Glare 3? I don't know what they did.
はい、
Sanctity
このス
went
タッ
up.
クが溜まった状態で、ホーリーサンクチュアリーという魔法を実行すると、スタック数に応じたダメージが上乗せされます。
So this is directly connected with a new action called Holy Sanctuary that when cast, depletes the gauge and deals damage in proportion to the stack.
このシステムの目的なんですが、GCD の回復魔法を実行した際に DPS のロスをしづらくすることです。
So basically, the thinking behind the implementation of this is to prevent the inevitable DPS loss that occurs when using global cooldown healing spells.
特に高難度コンテンツにおいては、厳しい DPS チェックに対して、GCD は回復魔法ではなく、なるべく攻撃魔法に回すことを求められるケースがありました。
So this becomes especially relevant in some of the more high-level content, where a lot of times white mages are asked to ignore global cooldown healing magics to make sure that parties don't fail their DPS checks.
ヒーラーはあくまでも味方を守ることがメインの役割であってほしいので、このシステムを追加することで GCD ヒールの重要性を上げています。
So we want healing to be a healer's main priority. So this new
It
feature is
reduces like
meant to
skill
do just that.
expression though, doesn't it?
まあなの
You
で
you'll
ち
just
ゃん
press
と
one button. I don't know.
栄唱があるけど
It's a lot going
GCD
on.
ヒールをすることでこのスタックが溜まってそれによって、
Probably still
強力
gonna
な
be
攻撃が打てる
less than-
なので回復魔法を唱えることで自身の DPS も上げられるっていうまあ要はヒールをしながら DPS も出すっていうところに、今回このエボルブモードのホワイトメイジにはそういった仕組みを実装してます。
So to supplement to that, of course, there will be cast time involved, but by casting
Yeah,
a global cooldown heal, you will still be able to attack, and so it's kind of like a heal plus.
It's a little bit of a
have
leeway,
DPS,
I think,
and,
yeah.
That's how we will have it for the evolved mode.
また、この変更に伴って、基本攻撃魔法が無栄唱になっています。先ほど説明させていただいた通り、栄唱付きの回復魔法を重要視したので、その分攻撃
Random
を
chat
行いやすく
messages.
しま
Is
し
the
た。
Minotaur single?
So in conjunction with
So
this,
random.
we've removed casting times for most white mage attack spells. We want the main focus to
Okay.
be on healing spells with their cast times and not on the attacks. Boom.
Oh, that's good.
基
People
本
like
攻
that.
撃が、無栄唱になることで、各種アビリティも使いやすくなりますし、コンテンツのギミックにも対応しやすくなると思っています。
By making non-healing basic attack spells instant, it makes them easier to implement in rotations without disrupting healing
DPS
and
more.
easier to incorporate into duty content strategies.
I like that. That's cool.
また、
Now I'm gonna play
今
White
実機
Mage.
でお見せしたので気づいた方もいらっしゃるかと思うんですが、これまで基本攻撃魔法は同じ
Going
魔
from
法を連続
caster
で打っていたんです
to
が、
bard
単
was
調さ
so
を軽減する
freeing.
ために1ダメと2ダメで異なる魔法が発動するようにもなっています。
Finally, we recognize that a lot of white mages were using the same basic attack spells over and over again.
Glare,
So,
glare, glare,
to
glare, glare,
alleviate
glare.
that monotony, we're tweaking certain spells to have different effects the first and then second times you cast them in a row.
Yeah, so you can actually see how many changes are like. Yeah. Reaper, the machinist was broken.
はい、それでは一通りアクションを伝わ
Dude,
ってみます。
machinist.
All right, so let's see everything in
Like
action
when I
once
leveled it
more.
up with Bard, I kind of actually liked the machinist better. There was that like window where you just kind of mash buttons pretty much. I like that. That was pretty cool. Yeah, it was fun for sure.
白魔導士は他にも細かいところを調整していて、これまで以上に扱いやすいジョブになるようにしました。
So we've tweaked a lot of different things and tried our best to make white mage even easier to use than before.
例えば、同じような使い道のアクションだったディバインベニゾンとアクアベールを統合してボタン数を削減しつつチャージアクション化したりしてます。
Any like
For
time-based
example, consolidating
kinda like
Divine
tanks?
Benison and Aquaveil into
like
a
heal
single
just
action
the right
and then
time
adding
and get
charges to this.
some bonus?
テンパ
Well,
ラ
I
ンスの
guess
効果中は、
giving
移
that
動
to tank
速度
only
が上
would
がる
make
ように
it
し
more
てより
incentive
便
to
利なア
play
クションに
tank.
なるように調整しまし
More
た。
fun that way.
With Temperance, to make it
Good,
easier to
buddy.
use, we've added an extra effect to increase movement speed after casting Temperance.
What if like you prevented death by healing? If it keep tracks of that, like if you do that, give some crazy bonus
先ほど
or
説
something.
明した GCD ヒーローをしても DPS をロスしづらくなるシステムや、基本攻撃魔法の無縁消化もあって、
Someone would have died and
これまで
you just did a
ヒーラーロールを
critical
あまり
healing
プレイ
right
してこなかった方でも遊びやすくなっていると思うので、ぜひ挑戦してみてください。
はい。
Be a lot to
So
keep
the
track of that.
removal of cast times
but
for basic
that'd be
attack
kinda
magic and the changes to the global cooldown for healing magic to ensure DPS doesn't drop should help make it easier for first-time healers to get a better grasp of the job. So if you've never played a healer before, now is a great time to start.
はい、以上白魔導士の、ご紹介でした。
Okay, that's all
Hi.
for White Mage.
This is a
まあ、ホ
8.0
ワイト
change,
メージ
right?
はやっぱり
Not,
多くの人が使ってくれてるジョブなので、
7.5x.
まあ、できるだけシンプルに、でも皆さんのフィードバックにあったヒールしつつもやっぱりより攻撃をシンプルにしたいっていうところに今回答えてるのが白魔導士のエボルブモードになってます。
For sure. And with White Mage, I know a lot of players use the White Mage, and so we wanted to make it simple, but we have listened to the feedback that we had received so that we have a job that heals but also can attack.
ではパワーポイント戻してください。
Okay, let us switch back to the PowerPoint.
Okay,
さあ実機で続いてもう1ジョブお見せいたします。
Okay, so we'll have another demonstration. One more job.
What is it?
はい、最後はレンジ DPS
Bard,
の
okay.
金融詩人です。
I'm down
so
for
finally we
this.
have the ranged DPS Bard.
さあでは玉木くんの方の画面をお願いしま
Okay,
す。
let's have gameplay 1, please.
Yeah.
はい来ましたね。
Okay, here we are.
Do I see songs?
は
I
い、
do see
金融
songs.
詩人に関しても竜騎士と
Oh, no,
同
that's
じように
no,
メ
that's
カニクスに
man. I
大
already
きな
forget
変更を行ってい
all
ます。
the icons.
So just
Damn.
like with Dragoon, evolve mode for Bard,
Ooh, I
you'll
have
see some
three-
major changes to the mechanics.
3 jump
コンセ
back
プトとして
thingy.
は、
I
銀
forget
融
what
詩
the
人
name
らしく
is.
支援ジョブとしての強みを際立たせるためにいつどこでどの歌を
Can I
歌う
jump
かを
forward
こ
too?
だわれる遊びを追加しました。
So the main concept we're aiming for with this is maintaining that Bard's strength as a supporting role to other party members, while putting more emphasis on songs, specifically when and where you execute which songs.
まずジョブハットのミンストレルシンボルというものがあります。これを消費して、賢人のバラード、軍神のパイオン、旅神のメネットのいずれかの歌アクションを実行します。
So here we have the performance gauge. This bar is consumed to cast Mage's Ballad, Army's Paeon, and the Wanderer's Minuet.
それぞれの歌にはパーティーへのバフ効果があって、
Is the song
賢人の
combined to
バラードはリジェネ
one icon? It
軍
looks
神
like
のパイ
that.
オンは移動速度アップ、旅神のメネットはバリア効果になっています。歌う順番は自由なので、ギミックに合わせて歌い分
I
けることが
definitely
で
do
きま
not
す。
see all 3 icons.
So each of these songs grants
Oh no, never mind. I
parties
see it.
a
I
buff.
see it. I'm dumb.
Regen for the ballad, increased
left
movement
side.
speed for the Paeon, and barrier for the Minuet. And songs can be sung in any order in order to best match what is currently going on in battle.
また
Okay.
これらの歌アクションを実行した直後は、銀融詩人自身も強力なウェポンスキルを実行できるようになります。それぞれの歌ごとに違うプレイ感になっていて、
So you swapped songs
軍
like
神のバラードはこれまでの銀融詩人にものイメージにもあるドットに関する遊びになっています。
So also singing these songs will ready powerful weapon skills that will allow for a variety of different
those are
playstyles.
those 3
For example, after casting singing Mage's Ballad, it opens up a damage over time attack, something that bards are already known for.
Okay. I don't have to press those.
次
separately.
に軍神のパイオンは素早い
You have
連
to
続
have
攻
the
撃に
song
つな
to
がり
use
ま
it.
す。
Singing Army's Pion will open up a speedy multi-hit combo.
Do you still get the buffs?
そして旅神の
Okay,
メネートは
there is that
専用の
buff right
コンボの
there.
最後に強力な一撃を放ちます。
And with the Wanderer's Minuet, which, after a combo, will unleash a devastating single strike. Oh,
この他にも新しいプレイ感のアクションとしてワンダラーズバラージというものがあります。これは移動を入力している方向に
I
対
missed it. Was
し
there a
て
cast time
移動し
for
な
that
がら
one?
敵を攻撃するアクションで、前に移動しながらだと前へ跳躍して、左に移動しながらだと左に跳躍します。
So finally, another new way to play with the Evolve mode is introduced with the addition of what is called Wanderer's Arrow. This,
okay.
when used in tandem with movement in a certain direction, allows the character to jump in that direction while shooting.
Yes.
So left, right.
It's finally
front.
useful. Not just backing off the freaking arena platform.
はい、移動入力なしだとその場で撃つこともできます。
Of course, this attack can also be used standing still as well. You don't have to move.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't just jump you backwards for no reason. Okay, I can put
はい、
that
それ
button
では
back on the
一通りア
hotbar.
クションを使ってみます。
All right, so let's take a look at all of these in action one last time.
Okay, so you won't miss any dots because it's just in a button combo after playing that song. But you gotta switch to it to the song, correct song to reapply it. There's a party buff still. Is that shorter?
銀融詩人は、パーティーメンバーとの共同感を感じられる支援効果と
That the 2-minute
ユン
button,
使いとして
feel
の
like
爽
the
快感
duration
と
was a
両
lot
立を目
shorter.
指しました。
So we wanted to give bards that feeling that they're truly supporting their party while also making bow play as smooth and slick as possible.
シンプルにローテーションを回すだけであればそこまで難しくはないと思うんですが、
I actually don't remember how long the buffs were,
順
but
番などを考える余地も
wasn't
あ
it
るの
like
で、
16
やりがいのあるジョブ
seconds-ish?
になっているんじゃないかなと思います。
So the basic rotations aren't
Oh
that
wait, that
complex,
song is.
but we wanted
yeah.
to allow players the freedom to adjust those rotations based on the duty that they're tackling, making it a lot deeper than it
Yeah,
appears
I feel
on
like
the
it was
surface.
16. When they pressed the third song, it was like
Yoshiki
eight?
wants to play. I
Yeah,
think
it was
very
it's his
short.
favorite.
いい玉木くんがやって俺ちょっと説明するから
No, no. We'll let Tamaki control the character, and I
Press
can
it again.
supplement this.
I
今
wanna see.
玉木くんがやってるローテーショ
Actually,
ン
I
と
was
か
looking at
まあアクショ
the
ン見て
wait.
て分かる
That's
通り
yeah, that is a
今回
party
の
buff.
エ
Right
ボルブモードの詩人に関してはローテーションが固定されてないどのタイミングでどの歌を歌うかっていうのをボスだったりコンテンツに合わせて自分で考えて作っていくっていうところが非常に特徴
here. Oh,
な
never
の
mind. I
で
see it. It's like
めちゃくちゃ自由度が高くて
15
面
seconds.
白いジョブに仕上がってきてます
Yeah.
So with the bard in its evolved mode, as you can see, the rotations aren't like a set, like a
Wait, but
static
this-
or like
this
it's
one, I
not
forget. I
predetermined. You can choose
I forgot
which
all the
song
stuff
you want to sing
already.
at which timing, depending on the trial or depending on the battle content or duty that you're tackling. And I feel that it really brings out the characteristic of the bard, and so it's really interesting to play.
Gives the player a lot of freedom to kind of play the way they want to play rather than following a fixed rotation that
Yeah.
we've decided for you.
まあこれ、まあ、僕いくつかねテストでもちろん開発で使わせてもらってるけどやっぱローテーションの自由度ってさっきの竜騎士もそうだけどやっぱこだわって作ってるよね
Yeah, and of course,
You know, I was saying like I want to see the
tested it
changes
out,
for
myself, and
the jobs
again,
that I
yeah,
know
with the
how to
freedom
play.
of
I
the
even don't
rotations
know
that
how
you
to
can,
play this anymore,
come
so
up with, and similar
doesn't
to
really
the
matter.
Dragoon, it's really something that Tamaki was very
I would have liked
particular
to see more
about.
Black Mage, because Black Mage I definitely know a little
はい、
bit more.
これまでは、ジョブのローテーションっていうのが、決まったタイミングで打つものっていうものが固定化しやすかったんですけど、今回のエボルブモードでは、比較的自由に好きなアクションを使えるようになっているので、その中でどううまくやるかっていうところが、こだわるポイントになっています。
Again, the concept of developing this evolve mode is that we wanted to give freedom to players. We didn't want them to feel that they were forced to use a static rotation every single time. We wanted to give them more freedom to decide when they would use certain attacks and adapt those to the changing battles.
まあ改めてになりますが、今日この場で紹介した4つのジョブ、まだまだすいません、開発の途中段階にあるので、アクションそのものが変更になったり、ローテーションが調整されたりする可能性は大いにありますので、その点はご了承ください。
But once again, I did want to reiterate, we are still in development of the system, so you may see some of the actions might be changed, or we may make adjustments to the rotation, so please be advised of that.
ではパワーポイントの
It
方
looks like
戻
you
っても
get a
大丈夫ですか？
song every 20
I think we are
seconds,
okay to switch back to PowerPoint,
like
please.
those 3 slots, and you can choose whichever song you want to play. That's what I'm getting at from that.
はい、それではジョブごとの、紹介はここまでにして、もう少し大きな枠組みとして2つのモードに対してどのような変更が行われるかの話をさせてください。
Okay, so now that we've shown some specific examples from a few jobs, I'd like to touch upon some of the changes that we're making to the entire battle system in general to accommodate these two modes.
エバーコールドからはこれらの変更が行われます。
And here are some of the changes that we'll see with the launch of Evercold.
まず、両モード共通の要素として、シナジーアクションが削除されます。
So first off, we'll be removing most synergy actions from both modes.
次に、エボルブモードではアクションの習得レベルの再設計が行われます。
Next, we'll be adjusting the levels at which actions are acquired.
そしてもう一つ、エボルブモードではタンクロールの MT と ST の役割分けをします。
And finally, for Evolve mode, we'll be defining two different specialties, main and off tanks for the tank role.
Okay.
は
Like
い、一
cooking?
つずつ説明していこうと思います。
So let me
What does that
explain
mean?
each in detail because you probably
Yeah,
have
what does that mean?
questions.
まず、シナジーアクション
Oh,
の
first
削
that
除
one.
ですが、
Definitely no more
パーティー
2
メンバーの
minutes.
攻撃力を上げるようなアクションを削除した
I
り、
think
効
so.
果を変更しています。
Okay, so first up, with synergy actions, we'll be removing or changing the effect of those actions which increase party member attack.
シナジーに関しては、パーティープレイとしての連動や手応えという面でプラスになることもあるので、それを好まれていた方もいらっしゃったかと思います。
While we
Oh, there you
understand
go.
that
They're
many
talking about it.
players
2
enjoy job
minutes.
synergies and party buffs as extensions of party play proficiency,
ですが、シナジーがあることによっていくつかのマイナス面もあります。
we
Oh,
also
yeah.
felt that those synergies had a negative impact to battle.
例えば、あらゆるジョブのローテーションの周期が120秒に縛られて自由度が損なわれていること。
It's gonna be different intervals.
First, synergy actions bind many jobs to specific 120-second rotations, which robs players of freedom in battle.
次に、ローテーションをミスした時のロスが大きいこと。
Secondly, when there's a mistake made in the rotation, the result can be devastating for the whole party.
そして、ジョブメカニックスやボスバトルメカニクスの設計が、シナジーの周期に縛られてしまっていることです。
And finally, the dev team, the battle team, is forced to design
Yeah,
new job and
for
boss battle
sure.
mechanics around these existing synergy actions.
Yeah, the boss.
これ
Yeah,
はち
they
ょっと僕
couldn't
から
put
も
like,
補足をさせて
or they started putting some
もら
more
いますね。
crazy shit during 2
Allow me to
minutes,
chime in
but
on that
still,
part.
今回
Yeah,
この
the
決断
boss
をするのは正直かなり
like
悩
the
みま
sequence
した。
is gonna be
So coming to
Random
this
too.
decision was actually quite hard.
まあ特にやっぱりこうパーティープレイをしていてボスエンカウンターと戦う時にまあお互いのタイミングを合わせてバーストをするまあシナジー合わせと
Exactly.
呼ばれる部分が、まあパーティープレイのいいところじゃないかっていう部分は
like this
僕
change.
もそう思う部分はあります。
And especially with playing as a party and you are tackling the boss encounters, there is this element where you kind of strategize to match your timing so that you can maximize that burst and get that synergy buff. And that's kind of what makes party play fun, or like that's one of the good things about the party play.
ただ今玉木くんが説明してくれたようにやっぱりこの大きな2つのデメリット
Make it like
That said,
line up during
there are those
like one time or something. If you want to
disadvantages
keep
or
that
like the negative
feeling.
points that Tamaki had explained.
とにかくまず1つ目はジョブのアクションローテーションがそのシナジーのタイミング120秒にとにかく合わせなきゃ
So
僕ら
5
も
minute
設計でいけないのでどのジョブもやっぱりこれによって似てきてしまうプレイフィールが120秒ごとに
And of course, first of all, it's with the job actions and considering the synergy and having that sort of 120
Sounds like they're
second
actually just gonna get
timing
rid of
from a
the
design
synergy
perspective as
altogether, though.
well. You tend to see like similarities
Which is fine.
across the different jobs.
まあ少しでもちょっとジョブにね個性も持たせるためにユニークなことをしようとするとバーストのタイミン
But
グ
if
から
they're
ずれ
saying
るからもう
something
やめてくれって
like
いう
main
で
tank
も
and
一
off
方で
tank, I
は
wonder
ジ
if
ョブ
they're
の
gonna have
個
a
性がないっていう
synergy
フィードバックもあって
at some
まあここが
intervals
一
too.
つ長年の大きな悩みでした。
Like only for
And
tanks or
of
something
course,
like that.
whenever we try to give a little bit more individuality to a job, we see that it doesn't align necessarily with the burst timing, so that may cause some frustrations. But at the same time, if we try to match that, then players start to ask about, well, I want to see more individuality in the different jobs. And it's been a struggle for a very long time.
でもう一つはここの下の絵にある通り
And of course, lastly, as you can see in the diagram on the bottom,
ボスがこうバトルをスタートすると最初まず「うおー!」って言いながらかかしのようにみんなのバーストを受ける時間があって
and so when the boss fight starts, okay, everybody charges in, then they're all ready to go, and you're striking the enemy as if you're striking a striking dummy.
でそこから「うわー!」ってこういろいろ2分間ぐらい暴れるんだけど2分経つとまた
So no more what a
And you
raid
go
wide
through
tank
that 120
buster
seconds, 2 minutes,
auto
you
attack
give
or
it your
something.
all, and
What
then
is
you
that
have to
opening
wait, you
sequence?
have to
It's
charge
like
again.
Basically, yeah, it's talking about
Typical.
the boss is like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you. Now I'm just gonna wait here
auto
while you
attack
hit me
raid
for a
wide,
while.
auto
Yeah,
attack tank buster.
just sit here.
Whatever. No more of
そ
that.
うこれがどうしてもず
Oh,
ーっ
three
と同
autos
じことをやっぱり繰り返しがちになってくるしまあそこでボスバトルエンカウンターチームがユニークなタイムラインを組むと今度はこうシナジーのタイミングにボスがいなくなって打てる回数が減るからもうやめてほしいみたいなフィードバックもあるのでとにかく皆さんの自由度と我々の自由度をもっと上げてもっと面白いものを作りたいというのが今回のすいませんその両天秤にかけた上で、今回シナジーを廃止させてもらうという決断
Isn't
決
they're
断を
doing
し
this
ま
for
した
even the legacy mode?
And so
Right,
because of
so that-
that,
That changes
it's
a big thing.
kind of inevitable that we kind of get a little repetitive in these encounters, and we want to have something that's unique. And when we try to experiment, then we start running into problems about synergy, and sometimes there are mechanics where when everybody's timing
Yeah.
aligns, the boss is gone, and so that's frustrating. We don't want that happening. So we really wanted to have players have that freedom and then make it a very fun fight. So after a lot of deliberating, yeah, that's when we came to the decision that, yeah, we should get rid of the synergy, the actions.
It's about giving freedom to both the players for you to be able to do what you want and not be bound by these cycles, but also give freedom to the developers to create something that is more than just the 120-second cycles of attacking and then nothing, and attacking
Yeah.
and then nothing.
I like it for
Now
that mainly
he has
too.
more freedom
That's like
to
a
do
big
a lot crazier things in battle, and you have the freedom to
creativity
do a lot crazier things as
constraints.
well.
自分からの補足なんですが、一部のジョブにはそのジョブの個性として味方の攻撃力を上げるアクションなどは残っているんですが、ローテーションに縛りを発生させるようなものではないようにしています。
Again, like I mentioned at the top, the main concept surrounding these changes is to create something that players will enjoy for years to come. And we felt that doing away with synergy accents was a step in the right direction to achieve this.
まあだからレンジ DPS が持ってるようなパーティーを支援するアクションというのは一部ジョブには特徴として残ってるものがあります。ただそれがローテーションをね固定化するようなものではないように、調整をさせてもらってますのでそこは安心してください。
So for example, like say a ranged DPS may still retain their support actions as a sort of personality or like their individuality, but it's not meant to kind of make your rotation static, and we'll make sure that we are adjusting accordingly.
はい、次にエボルブモードでは全ジョブのアクションの習得レベルの調整をしています。
So next up, for evolved mode specifically, we'll be adjusting the level at which actions are acquired for all jobs.
具体的にはレベル50までにホットバーにセットする必要のあるアクションは全て揃うようにしました。
So the plan is to have the hotbar full of all necessary actions by level 50.
Wait, what? Get everything by level 50?
この変更は、レベルシンクされた際の遊びが単調になりがちな問題の解消と、新規で始められる方が低レベルのうちからも変化を感じながらプレイしていただくためのものになります。
So this will not only help solve the problem of action rotations feeling too simplistic when playing
Everything
level
important.
synced
Oh,
duties,
okay.
it will also help newer players to a job get the feel of the difference between Reborn and Evolve modes early on.
レベル50以降はホットバーにセットするアクションの数は変わらないんですが、各アクションに効果が追加されたり、派生アクションが追加されるなどの変化が行われます。
Then, after level 50, instead of adding new actions, we'll introduce changes to ones already set to the hotbar, such as adding extra effects or derivative actions.
まあこれによってレベル50付近もしくはレベルどうしてもこうジョブのアクションというかローテーションの完成が
All the main
エボルブの
buttons
方
will
が早
stay
い
the
の
same.
で低レベルにシンクした時はエボルブを使おうかなみたいなのもありだとは思います。
That's good. That's what I was kind of wondering about item level sync
required actions by
up to
level
current
around level 50, and you will have
or your highest.
set, so to speak. And so
And if your
I
job
think
is like
that
so
makes the
low
evolve
level,
mode a
then
little
it's like
quicker
weird.
to get
So
all of
that's
your
kinda
actions
cool.
in place. So if you ever do need to go into the level synced dungeons in the lower levels, I think you might that evolve mode might be a good option to choose.
Oh, okay, okay. Going
はい
down is also
最
cool.
後にエボルブモードのメインタンクとサブタンクの役割分けについてです。タンクジョブにそれぞれの個性と役割を持たせるためにメインタンク向けのジョブと、サブタンク向けのジョブを分けることにしました。
So finally, with evolved mode, we want to redefine the tank role into two unique paths. Those two paths being main tank and off tank, with both having their own characteristic play style.
例えば、メインタンク向けのジョブの場合、敵からのタンク向けの攻撃をより大きく軽減できたりとか、カウンターアクションを扱えるなどの特徴があります。
So for example, main tank jobs will focus on mitigating damage and countering enemy attacks.
先ほど、紹介させていただいたナイトと 8.0 で追加される新ジョブ
A lot of mitigation, party mitigation done by off tank.
So Paladin will fall under a main tank role, and the new tank in 8.0 will also be a main tank.
サブタンク向けのジョブは、味方を守ったり敵のダメージを低下させるアクションを持つためより支援が得意といった特徴があります。
Off tank jobs, on the other hand, will excel at protecting allies and lowering enemy attack, taking on more of a support role.
この役割分けですが、分かりやすく言うと、
Gives more of a
ヒーラーでいうところの
identity.
ティアヒーラーとバリアヒーラーの関係に近いものになっています。
This is somewhat similar to how with healers we have a pure healer and a barrier healer.
ある程度の難易度のコンテンツであれば、どちらかの役割の、ジョブに偏っても攻略できるんですが、霊式や絶コンテンツになると、正しい役割分けをした方が効率よく攻略できるようにしています。
So, and while most content is going to be designed to be able to be cleared without having to worry too much about which type of tank you have in your party, high-end content such as Savage and Ultimate parties, these parties will be able to clear these duties far more efficiently by taking advantage of both the main and off role.
Interested how the fight will evolve with
やっ
this.
ぱりこうタンクの話題ってこう皆さんわーってなるんだね。
It's so interesting when we talk about tanks and people get really excited about them.
まあでもこれ注意していただきたいのはエボルブモードの話なので、そこはご了承くださいね。
I do want to point out that this pertains to the evolved mode. So
はい、ではまとめに入りましょうか。実機もう一回見せたいですか？
do we want to show gameplay one more time?
はい。じゃあ玉木くんの方の実機にもう一回戻してもらえますか？
Okay, so could we switch one last time to gameplay one, please? Oh, somebody's in battle.
でエボルブモードではとにかくボタン数が少ないですし、各ジョブのシステムも分かりやすくしたつもりなので、
Is that a new
それぞれの
targeting
ジョブをどのようにプレイすればいいかをあまり時間をかけずにできるようになっていると思います。
So we've significantly
Oh, it's-
reduced
is-
the number of
That is new for
pressors
sure. I haven't
evolved
seen
mode,
that.
the number of icons
for
in an effort
targeting
to make it
dummies.
easier to learn and grasp. As a result, it shouldn't take that long for players to grasp the new playstyle for each of these
Oh, it's
jobs.
Camelot. I see.
こっちのコンテンツは竜騎士で参加して、あっちのコンテンツは銀融詩人で参加するみたいなことがこれまで以上にやりやすくなっていると思うので、ぜひいろんなジョブで、いろんなコンテンツに挑戦してみてほしいです。
So hopefully this will open up more avenues for players to choose different jobs for different duties. Maybe in one, you'll want to play Dragoon. Maybe in a different duty, you'll want to play Bard, and that will better suit you. This mode will give you the freedom to branch out.
Oh.
Oh,
What happened to the...
間違えました。
You,
あー、間違えた。
oh,
you killed the striking dummy.
バック
Rip
ロー間違え
strike
た。
dummy.
wrong
the,
macro.
the wrong macro.
目人が爆発しました。
The striking dummy.
Blew up our striking dummy.
Counter. Is the Minotaur single? I don't know. Very excited.
さあ、と
about
いうわ
these
けで、
changes.
まあちょっと、まあ4ジョブというちょっとね、限られたジョブ数の中でしたが、なんとなく、まあ各ジョブによってね、
I stopped paying
色の濃い
attention.
薄いはあり
Keep
ますけど、
spamming it.
新しいこうエボブルーブモードでジョブがどう変わっていくのかみたいなのはご覧いただけたんじゃないかなと思います。
So today we were only able to show 4 jobs, which might be limited in number, but I feel that we were
Oh,
able
wait,
to
I
show
just saw on the
how
chat, there's no
these
tank stance?
jobs will
Isn't that tank
feel
stance?
differently in the evolved mode.
さあ、ではちょっと改めて最後もう一回パワーポイントお願いしてもよろしいですか。
Okay, let us go back to the PowerPoint one last time, please.
今日ね、玉木くんが、これからの、バトルのメインコンセプト、まあ、このように紹介してくれました。
So of
About
course
15
today
minutes left.
Tamaki went through and explained how our battle system is going to be updated moving forward.
これはまあ、玉木くんのコンセプトでもあるんですけど、やっぱり14チーム、バトルに関わる自分も含めて、全員の今回のコンセプトになってます。
And of course, Tamaki is very responsible for this concept, but I think it also includes all of us that work on the battle elements, me included, having this main concept.
まあ、これまで ARR を発売してからここまで13年間、いろんなシステムのアップデートや積み上げっていうのをここまでやってきました。
And of course, since A Realm Reborn, for 13 years, we've continued to update and make adjustments to this game.
なので、ここからは、この2つのモードで、より新しい人にも、これまで通りに遊びたい方にも、もっとエキサイトメントを求める皆さんにも、とにかくたくさんの人に14のバトルを長く、しかもボスごとに違った面白さで楽しんでいただきたいというのがこのコンセプトに詰まってます。
And of course, with all of this foundation underneath us, we're looking to bringing in more new players, but then also to be able to make enjoyment, to bring enjoyment to those people who are wanting more excitement, and for people to continue playing for a long time and have that freedom to with each encounter, try to experiment different strategies and different sort of approaches to them.
ですので、これからもぜひ、バトルシステムチーム、バトルコンバットチーム、バトルに携わるところだけではないんですけど、ぜひ応援の方いただけると大変嬉しく思います。
As such, we would love your support for our battle system team, our battle combat team, and the developers back home.
では、玉木くん、さらにちょっと少し付け加えつつ、最後、お伝えしてもらえますか。
So can we get a few closing words from you, Tamaki?
はい、以上が、エヴァコールドからのバトルシステムの紹介をさせていただいたんですが、これから、14を始める方であったりとか、最近はバトルコンテンツから離れている方にも、改めて14のバトルの楽しさを感じてもらいたいと思っています。
Really good.
So, not to repeat myself, but the Reborn and Evolve modes are about creating an easy-to-use, intuitive control scheme
Dude,
to
just
help
make
not
everybody
only
just
new
go to the
players,
new
but also get
system.
those players who maybe have stopped playing a lot of battle content back into the ring again.
すでにプレイされている方にはより楽しくいろんなジョブで遊んでほしいという思いで作っていますし、まさに今現在いろんな21ジョブの設計を進めているところです。
On top of that,
There's
it's
going to
about
be a
giving more
friction in
options
Party
to
Finder
players who
now.
already
Like,
enjoy Final
everybody
Fantasy
needs to be
XIV's battles and opening up even
using
more
this
jobs
mode
and
or
roles
whatever.
to them.
これからもまだまだ、
I'm assuming
FF14 は
everybody,
続
a
き
lot of
ますし、
people,
進化
hopefully,
していくと思いますので、引き続きどうかよろしくお願いいたします。
And 8.0 certainly won't mark the end of the changes either. Final Fantasy XIV still has a lot of life in it, and we'll continue to look to evolve the battle systems for as long as we need to.
Talent trees.
さあ、最後まで開発パネルやりきってみてどうでした？率直な感想として。
You did it.
Yeah,
you fulfilled your.
I have that
You've done
idea, yeah.
your first dev panel at a fan festival. How do you feel?
You're going to be very micromanaging what you play in
Mr.
the Party
Prime.
Finder.
Mr. Prime.
Mr. Prime. That's a cool name.
Thank you.
最初
We're
は
gonna be
緊張する
expecting
か
more
な
math
と思ってたんですけど、両脇に浩二さんと吉田さんがいてくれる安心感がすごくて、なんとかなりました。
At first, I thought I'd be really nervous, but thanks to Yoshida-san and Koji
I
next
would
to
have
me, I
liked to
was
see
able to
this
relax. So thank you so much for having me.
with this upcoming Ultimate as a showcase of how it works. I wish it
そして
released a
何よ
little
り
bit earlier.
皆さんからすごいエネルギーを感じていて、そのエネルギーを感じたことによって少し落ち着くことができたので、はい、最後までやりきることができたので、本当に今日はありがとうございました。
And of course, I couldn't have done this without all of you and all of your energy and all of your reactions to everything going on up here. Hearing those reactions has helped me calm down a bit, so thank you so much for that.
I mean, if anything, like, this change is refreshing to see.
本当にありがとうございました。
No matter how
And thank you
it's going to turn
again
out.
for all your support
Excited.
for Tamaki today.
4 weeks before Ultimate. Figure it out. You're the top
さ
tier
あ最後に
players.
なんと彼たった一人でエボルブの21ジョブ全部設計一人でやってます。
Oh, I did want to
Yeah, they
mention,
need
and
for
sorry,
sure.
this is
They
the
would
last thing
need
I'm going
time
to
to
say,
get
but
used to
all
the system
21
for sure.
jobs, the evolved mode was designed by him alone.
Hyping him up to be the next
Mr. Prime,
big guy.
Mr. Prime.
Mr. Ozma and Mr. Prime.
あ、じゃあ、ごめん。
One moment.
最後に、僕から一個だけ質問していいかな。
Can I ask you one last question?
玉木くんは数学得意なの？
And Tamaki, are you good at math?
いや、めちゃくちゃ苦手です。
No, not at all.
さあ、終わりましょう。ありがとうございました。
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
guys.
Yay! Good stuff. Yeah. Excited. Good stuff. Cosplay walk? Nah, I'm good. Up over. Overwatch. Hi, Hunter. Alright. See you, Bells. Thanks for stopping by. The category change? Oh, there it is. Alright. Man, only if there was a Mythic Plus announced. That would have been so cool. Big changes incoming.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. All the jobs are getting a new mode for, I don't know, battle system mode. So like, you know, all the legacy rotations are gonna stay, but like all the new jobs and old are gonna have a new mode, and I think that's gonna be the way going forward. But they simplified some things, but introduced like many different changes to it. So button numbers are reduced, but like positionals are back. Tanks are gonna have main and off rolls.
Did they get? I didn't even know they got rid of positionals.
It was like less, right? But now like Dragoon has like left, right, and back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, there's like I don't play a lot of those, so I don't know too much, but
I know because Dragoon had a lot, and Monk didn't have a lot, but had some.
and then one thing they showed off on Tank was like there's some timed parries or counters, I guess. Like if you mitigate your tank buster at the right time, then you get
Vote for your
like a counter button, things like that. Makes it more interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Make the tank roll more.
They got rid of
skill
2
based.
minutes meta.
What's the 2-minute meta?
All the buffs aligning, you know, like so all the encounters are like every 2 minutes. You have huge burst window for everybody, right? That type of stuff is gone.
So they're misaligning them, or they're getting rid of the buffs.
Getting rid of synergies.
Prepare your defenses.
Wow. Interesting.
Select your hero.
So I'm assuming there's gonna be no more opening auto attack, raid wide auto attack, tank buster sequence for every fight. The fights are gonna be all very. It'll open up after like different sequences.
That's good. I mean, it's good to shake up things, anyways. Right?
Yeah. And then all the main abilities are gonna be unlocked at level 50 because they're gonna sync. So like down syncing is gonna be actually pretty good. Yeah.
Do you have to down sync when you go do like old content?
Yeah, old content's down sync,
Yeah.
right? Like Black Mage was miserable in like low level dungeons, but now you're gonna pretty much have all the abilities by 50.
Like the most important ones.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. I kind of figured that down syncing should just be you have all your abilities, you just are weaker.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's move out. I won't let you fall.
I got my aim.
No recovery. You're welcome.
I'm gonna hit a shot, and then you guys are gonna be in trouble.
Healing you. That must sting. I have you. Keep fighting.
Ow!
Their forces outnumber
I
our
still have some fight in me.
Oh, Johnny, what
Oh, I
was
almost
that?
saved you.
fucked up. Oh, the Ana got me.
I won't let you fall.
Objective lost.
Oh, they also getting rid of tombstones?
Healing you.
I actually don't know what that is.
The currency, like, you have to earn, like, playing
Oh.
stuff. They're going with some kind of weekly system.
Enemy in sight. Help me.
There you go.
Don't fret. I see you.
enemies have commandeered the payload.
Cheating as Hanzo. Right up there.
Oh, there's no way that missed.
Covering you.
Oh, behind you, below you, behind you.
Ah!
You're powered up. Get in there.
Ah, stupid bubble. Fuck you.
Look at that.
لسه قدامي كتير.
Scanning.
I think Hanzo's still right there.
Over there.
is moving. Stop them.
Nice. Oh, the purple.
I grew tired of fighting alone.
They all died.
You can't hide.
Healing you.
Right there when I need you.
I'll fight them.
Let's go, Marika. Charge out.
I watch over you.
Reaper coming up. Oh, I'm coming back now.
We cannot allow them to proceed. You can't hide.
One of these days I'll end up in
Let
Fiji.
the dragon consume you.
Oh, enough time.
Covered in
My nade keep missing. There's Hanzo behind me.
Oh.
Oh, you died. No.
وريهم قوتك. I'm under attack. Taking care of you.
That's gonna come straight at the point.
Better late. You're powered up. Get in there.
Oh, there's a fucking Zen behind me.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
Oh, and down.
Thank you.
Oh.
Fight the dragon.
They're coming up this
Watch here.
backing up. Nice.
Don't fret. I see you.
Tango over here. Whoa, too close. Right there when I need you.
That must sting.
Ooh, Zarya's one. Purpled.
I've got you. Help me.
Let the dragon consume you.
Where the fuck did he teleport to? I just heard it.
Over here.
I was gonna say, where the fuck was he?
30 seconds.
Their time grows short. Do not falter.
Ah, I thought I was safe from Ana.
30 seconds.
Nope, next time. But
10 seconds
The
remaining.
time is short. Hold strong.
No! Hanzo, cheating Hanzo.
yeah, stop. Oh no.
Damn.
Oh, Otis slept me like 4 times.
I still have some fight in me.
Огонь по готовности.
Oh.
Healing pile on
This
the floor.
is not the end.
Face the samurai.
Hanzo buff coming down.
Next time, say please. وريهم قوتك. Helping you out. 60 seconds. Covering you.
What's on in here? Oh! Why?
It's so low.
Oh. She killed both of us. Otis beast.
Damn.
Got out. I couldn't fight.
This is the scariest one I've ever met in my life.
Pass into the iris.
Deploying rock unit.
Unfortunate.
One of these I'll end up defeated.
On a carry?
Play of the game.
Another headshot. There it is. Sonic arrow assists. Nice.
Epic. Winner.
Excellence is its own reward.
Choose your map. Traveling to Surabasa.
Ugh.
The fire in my
No
heart
one's a
will
natural.
never burn
We
out.
all have to put in the work.
Oh yeah, and the assholes released or like announced 2 new jobs, and they're like, we're not letting you know who they are till next FanFest.
When is the expansion even coming out?
January of next year.
Oh, so you have to wait till the
Yeah,
end of
there's-
this year to find out.
There's 2 more FanFests. One in what? July? So you'll find out one then.
Oh, I
And then there's
thought this was
another one.
like a yearly thing.
What? Thanks for the pull.
Who pulled you? Oh, they
The Roadhog.
hooked you in.
And I just burned everybody and already salted.
What's up? Attack the objective.
Oh, bye.
You're completely healed.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Set ablaze.
I'm on the point. TV company.
We're outnumbered. Let's pull you, Sunchen. What? Too much pressure?
Ooh. Zen's one. Probably get the health back.
Setbacks are just part of the process. That's better.
Moira by your side.
Jesus.
Roadhog died.
Yep,
Killed me
Genji's
again.
burning too.
Shake it off. I'm taking the objective.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, she get there? Oh, she gets there.
Oh, bye bye. It's gonna be taken immediately
I
back.
can take more than that. We're outnumbered.
Almost back.
I had literally no cooldown.
Lost.
Now they've lit fire under me.
Flashpoint garden.
Rendezvous at the next point.
Alert.
Oh my god. No.
Flashpoint
Okay,
unlocked.
patched up.
My man is very overconfident.
An enemy appeared. The enemy is taking the objective.
What's going on? What am I doing?
Assemble at this location. Proclaiming an enemy appears.
Gotta go fast. No way.
Oh, what? Everybody's dead? Fuck!
Genji ulted and killed me. No matter what I do, the lamp plus the AoE heal plus jumping away. It's like
Next, Flashpoint, Palace.
我还不够刻苦。
I can now.
Let them up.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
What is that syzygy? Pass into the iris. Tactical visor amped.
Double kill.
Where is
Just
this?
here is dead. Oh, he's behind on me. Jesus.
Here emerges from the chaos.
Ooh, August coming on the.
Calculate.
Watch here.
No Suzu.
Traded.
Shake it off.
I think the half health Zen.
Submit. What is that syzygy?
Palace.
Enemy over here.
Good, they're alone.
Oh, I'm burning over there.
A threat emerges.
the objective.
Let's take them out. Enemy vector calculated. Burning for
Blazing
each other.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. Flashpoint.
The enemy is on the objective. Defending. We must fall back.
What?
出鞘展示，让你燃起来。
No power down. Get in there.
Barrier unsuccessful. Over here.
Blazing a path.
Did you res?
Yep.
Nice.
What is that syzygy?
I have no Suzu.
He missed.
Ah, fuck.
Enemy vector calculated.
Who needs you? Oh no, I usually use everything on you, man.
I can take more than that.
A threat emerges.
Got the Hanzo Zarya. This is not gonna matter.
Barrier is splintering. Let them out.
Victory.
It was weird. The Genji wasn't scary except for if he had his blade. I've never seen a Genji that's like good at blade be shitty at normal Genji things.
Or was he flashbanging?
Did he flashbang? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Haha, that guy's a self-voter.
Winner. I am humbled. Select a map. Welcome to Circuit Royale. The fire in my heart will never burn out.
This should be fun. Our infused sparkling This city is dazzling. And far more lavish than I can handle.
Anyone thirsty?
Welcome to Club Dabanaku.
Oh,
Damn.
We're outnumbered. Let's play smart.
you can do it again.
Okay, patched up.
Enemy vector calculated.
Looking toasty.
Group up.
We all
Scanning
sharing
way.
the payload, right?
Burning right to the supernova.
Shake it off.
Hunting them down.
Better watch out.
Barrier cannot withstand much more.
Oh, that's.
Oh no! What? My ability no longer.
Ryan has shatter.
I haven't hit my limit
He
yet.
dies right there. Come on, guys. Oh my god. My man's got aim, yo. Oh, no. This guy's better.
Get the payload.
Ugh, that's some trash.
要想当个好榜样，我还得再努力。
Actuating the barrier. An enemy in here.
火雨升天。
Reverse the time.
That's all you got? Pushing the
Huge.
barrier. You coming? Double.
Hello. A pleasure.
Got the blood pumping.
Ah, fuck! I fucked up.
Try again, win.
Nice.
Hunting them down.
Assistance requested.
On tank.
Gotcha. Moving the payload. Appreciate it.
Life protects life. Barriers nearly. A threat emerges.
Looking toasty. Blazing a path.
I've got the payload.
Oh shit. Yeah, nice.
Play of the game.
Ooh, nice.
That was the play of the game. Jesus.
Mm. Pretty proud of my pathing there. That was pretty good.
Winner.
I managed to
Clean
juke
fight.
Gets done.
Sierra and whoever it was, Life Weaver, on that second point, or no, first point about the cap. When everybody died, I was just going to Mega, keep juking them. I like Anran's play style better than Genji. A little bit more comfy.
Is that just because you don't have to worry about aiming as much?
Yeah, that and you know, like your dash is straight line. I keep getting stuck, but on run you can maneuver around corners.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what they were going for, right? Like a Genji type character, but you know,
Yeah.
a little bit easier. Maybe not quite as snowbally.
Vote for your map. Now entering King's Row.
Androman. I don't know why it just reminded me of the SNL skit called the where they go Chicken Man. I don't know if you know that.
The fire in my heart will never
Oh, I don't
burn
think I know that one.
Set up here.
Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph. Hilarious.
Do we really have time to be relaxing with everything going on?
Sure we do. If we don't keep morale up, we won't be in any shape to fight.
Finally,
What's up?
some nice weather.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
It's bubble 2.
What? Hank, why? stop us.
Enemy over here.
Enemy inside.
Feeling warm yet?
My healing pile is here.
That's better. Enemy here. 狐の鍵爪を解き放て。火雨喷天。让你燃起来。Thanks.
Oh. That did 100 charge.
You always give me a challenge. Shake it off.
Can't
I am the
touch.
chunk of clay.
Oh no! I should have waited till my cooldown was back.
One here.
Setbacks are just
Oi,
part of the
push that
process.
payload back.
Blazing a path.
They're moving the payload. Get on them.
Oh fuck! Damn. Straight line in that thing is hard.
Driving in a straight line.
Yeah. I try to wiggle, but it's Sierra. Her fire rate's so fast.
Enemy here.
We're outnumbered. Let's play smart.
Oi, push that payload back. I am ready to unleash my ultimate.
Ah, fuck, it's fucking Sierra.
Bruh! Bruh! What the fuck, healers? Oh, they weren't there. Or they were there.
I haven't hit
My
my
healing
limit
pile
yet.
is here.
Stop the payload.
Oi, push that payload back. My ultimate is ready. Get in there and I will boost you.
That's better.
Oh, hi Zarya.
Over there.
Better watch out.
Did you accidentally find the Zarya?
But she died. Reaper's coming up top. Shouldn't have fell off.
An enemy.
I have ult here.
火雨喷天。Better watch out.
Minister.
Did she solo ult too? Like double solo ult you?
Thought I could use my E. Nope.
Eyes on a target.
Definitely a die.
Watch this.
Almost over. Just hang in there.
Nice.
Oh, she's too slow. And the right click is not just a ranged, it's just a more focused attack, right? So using it up close and hitting it is like a fuck ton of damage.
Yeah.
Epic. Winner.
Are you surprised? The result of hard work.
Vote for a map. Traveling to Dorado.
I was really hoping Mythic Plus stuff was gonna show up.
Yeah, Mythic Plus would have been really cool. I'm surprised they're so resistant to it.
They're
wonder if
adding
they're still, like-
another raid level though, so it'll be like normal, heroic, mythic for the raids. Said they're gonna adjust some progression for Alliance raid, which I'm not sure what that means. And then they like had a third bullet. There's gonna be like additional content planned, but they didn't elaborate at all. Like, okay.
Additional content, got it.
The fire in my heart will never
But
burn
yeah,
out.
I don't know. They're like revamping gear, so I'm not sure how they're gonna do the
Thank goodness my parachute
this
deployed
3-tier raids. They gotta have like a bigger gap between hierarchies. That way, like you can actually like do something, gear farming and stuff. Yeah, Pharaoh.
What just happened to a big soldier? Oh! It's gonna take me back up.
That's better. Shake it off.
Mercy's burning.
Okay, patched up.
She just all over my face. It's gooey.
I got this harassing thing down, dude. Surviving. I like this.
Welcome to orbit. Feeling warm yet? Blazing a path. Shake it off. Someone's sweating.
One, breathe on. Ooh, got down to 12 health.
Oh, it's one. Fuck! That Venture, man. Always has the barrel cooldowns back.
Back for another round.
I am fully focused.
Shake it off. Patched up.
You got him, boys.
Enemy turret up ahead. 火雨分天. Enemy turret down.
Yeah, wait, so the cooldown for that? I don't need to use it.
Washed away. That's better.
Hey, it's Kiko.
They won't like this.
That payload's not going to deliver itself. Move it!
The enemy is connected turret here.
Feeling warm yet?
Enemy turret ahead.
Shake it off.
No, I almost got out. Fuck. There's too many.
Time to step up my training regimen.
Helden sterben nicht.
The tank is unkillable.
Okay, patched up. 狐の鍵爪を解き放て
Oh, I should have just fought the Torbjorn.
失败了，就从自身找原因。Let the kitsune guide you. Excavation initiation.
Look at that, he got his ult again. He had like 7 ults, it's crazy.
Enemy here.
Ah, got me. Mercy killed the Mercy first.
Better watch out.
Nice.
Fire! What else is new?
Voltage check affirmative.
No way!
Oh
He
my
hits
God.
2 random headshots.
Surrender.
One person and a bunch of calm on the point.
Resistance is over.
60 seconds.
Yay.
Victory.
Fucking hazard, man. Jesus. I gotta
Play
change
of the game.
that victory thing.
Ooh.
Random ass headshot.
Epic. Epic.
Self-vote. Or I did. To make it not
I
look like I
voted for you.
self-voted. Thank you.
And done.
Jerk. Yo. I would've...
No, I voted for you after you had one. So I was nice. No,
No, I
don't
already
know,
had
I just saw your name. Oh, I was gonna say I saw your name, so I voted. I wasn't actually thinking about that, but it would have been a nice bonus. All right, I'm gonna do one more and hop off to feed the idiots
Oh,
and
yeah.
maybe take a little nappy poo.
Take a shower.
That too at some point.
Actually, I need to rewatch the keynote because I was hour late.
No, Kit, it's too early.
People too good. Holy crap. Kitsune, what are you doing? No opening packages. Illy.
Good morning.
Spend every moment
Quick on our
growing
feet.
into who you
Hard to
truly
defeat.
are.
So much data at this eco watch point. I get the shivers just thinking about it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
It's all okay. Let's trash him.
All connected.
Better.
Kill him, please. Thank you.
Enemy here.
It's not embarrassing if you're shameless.
Taking the objective.
In the flow.
Cybernetic innovation at its
This hazard dies. Yay.
The air calls.
Oh. Fuck, I use my.
Have it getting worse.
a real leader.
Ow.
Sorry.
My hat didn't bounce back to me in time.
Enemy overhead. I'll just have the objective.
Bounding forth. The lone rose gets plucked.
Thank you.
Keep an eye out.
In the flow.
Echo inside.
Oop, shit.
The warmth of fire.
Fuck.
No! You teleported inwards. I was gonna pull you.
I had to do something to get away. That was the only thing I had because I had used the teleport.
Better.
Oh shit!
Oh! Oh! Danger! 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 Oh god. Okay.
Oh. Where's this bitch?
Good.
I walked into that one. Feeling better, I hope. You're better off with me. Shiwit, Popong Shiwit!
I have the objective.
Oh my god, dude.
Best round lost.
Tear it down!
Score 0-1.
Life Over still sucks. Getting out.
He's not a playmaker still.
Yeah.
I need durable volunteers for some kinetic biolite
But
experiments.
he is a massive
Can
heal
I
bot.
count on
And
you?
you can
I'm
pump
not your
out
best subject.
crazy deeps,
Your
right?
body
With
isn't exactly
with the
cutting
talent
edge tech
for the
anymore.
perk.
Miss
Yeah.
Chase.
If I get a
I
chance.
insist that you never tear yourself down in my presence again.
I imagine his usefulness becomes like so much better when your team isn't. You're not forced to heal bot.
Yeah. If I'm not Dove, I'm easy. Like I do great.
I hope we win.
I don't have
will
enough
just
like
defeat.
getting out even with
Free to
pedals.
engage. Establishing area.
I gotta deny it. Our life, their life, they really are.
Now you're perfect.
I can't see you, Tracer.
I got him.
Need a lift? I'm not showboating, am I?
Let's crash him.
A touch of regrowth. Enemy here! Enjoying the view? A big hug for large friend.
Hazard diving me. Ah, fuck. Oh no.
Oh,
An enemy! An absolute blessing. Hop on.
Hiya.
Something for the state. Bounding forth.
No, too deep.
An enemy here. Time for sprint. Life protects life.
No.
what? Oh, you have the tree and I was healing you. How the fuck?
Yeah,
Hope
the tree got
blossoms
a
anew.
LOS
The
maybe.
tree
'cause
is
of
falling.
that.
Take care.
I didn't get healed. I don't think.
ล่องไปกับสายลม Up you go.
Venture here.
Nano boost administered.
ชีวิตปกป้องชีวิต A little care always helps. I know you could have dodged that.
Okay. What the fuck, man?
Don't ลองวิธีอื่นละ Over there. Irrepressible. The warmth of firelight.
No one's capping the point?
Windborn.
No, Johnny, you just needed a hide, you dum dum.
Up and at him.
Round 2.
Good job.
Tear it down! Bounding forth.
Score 1-1.
Let's get this mission started. I'll decide my own fate.
I have a need for swiftness.
Swiftness.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
This is it. Everyone work together.
Salutations.
There are enemies coming.
Ah, fuck.
The objective is now.
I won't let the spirits take me.
I have the objective.
Just trying to help out. I don't think so. I'm coordinating our efforts.
He's killing. Finally. I like changed Sierra like 3 times now. No one looks at her.
I knew. Oh, she was on the entrance.
Yeah, she was low on our spawn side and then like
You trying to get yourself killed?
their spawn side.
What?
Nanoboost administered.
Oh, I'm dead.
Eyes on the sky!
Triple ulted. Or double ult. Whatever it is.
Spirits are breathing down my neck again. もっと自分を大事にしろ。Protect us, kick game! I'm on the point. Keep me company. I'm getting into this. Enemy, heads up. Let's get him that one. Getting okay. Enemy over here.
Here confirmed. Objective is under attack.
Monkey.
You.
Peak performance.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
Play of the game.
Eyes on the sky! Positioning anchor.
How do I downvote?
Epic. Winner.
Ah, thanks, loves.
Alrighty. Break time.
Yep. GG's.
Absolutely marvelous.
I'll be back on the stream.